to Disney Dungeons and Dragons. I'm your Dungeon Master, August Schmidt, and with me are our wonderful Roguety Rogues. Say hello, everybody.
Yo.
It's been a hot second since we've had our rogues, and it's time for a little catch-up. Last we saw you guys traveling through the second layer of Tartarus, also known as Dis. The Empire of Et Imperi Magnum. You guys found your way through after beating Wonderland. Traveling down and in. Kronk, you were able to not only take off the head of Zariel, Morph, you were able to do a little bit of some magical intervention to figure out that Zariel's sword gem that you had picked up was in fact insanely magical and sentient. This sword can bond to an owner, basically, for lack of a better word, causing you to undergo a literal metamorphosis, there we go, to become an angelic warrior. Very interesting idea and concept, really, when you think about it. But in going through this, Morph, you were able to make your tower. You were in helping get everyone safe. You guys took a bit of a downtime. But an interesting thing occurred. As you're getting ready, Kronk, you were able to, Mr. Incredible, because you did your divine sense, found Mr. T, this devil that helps run Dis. Not like our Mr. T, unfortunately. Now what's all this then? But you found him, made the contract to take out Dispatcher, the lord of this lair.
We're gonna dispatch him.
And Kronk and Mr. Incredible, using your insane divine senses, have been able to expedite your way across hell, nothing finding you guys. It's been pretty smooth sailing. It's been nice. You guys, though, in finding yourselves in this tower, taking a moment of well-needed downtime, again, before whatever craziness came, Thumbelina, you've just been pulled aside by Captain Hook. Captain Hook had a bit of a question for you, because as you came in, you found yourself where Hook has just pulled you aside and said, I trust you because I know I saw your aura. You are still a fey fairy being.
Smelly fey fairy being.
Right. But whatever's going on, someone in there has a dark magical aura and isn't who they say they are. When we ended the session, one of you could be an imposter.
Oh, that's right.
There's an imposter among us.
Among us? This was
I'm
all
calling
said.
it now. The imposter is Hook, and he's just trying to get Thumbelina in on this to like split the party and cause chaos.
Thumbelina, you're the only one. So right now, and this is
electrical.
it's a little metagame for everyone else. Thumbelina, you are basically safe because Hook is coming to you with this and giving you this information as you would know.
Okay.
And so he is just taking you outside the tower. Right now, you are outside. The hot wind is blowing. Right again, it's a lot of like ash and fire from like this production level world. And the door is slightly ajar. You see Mr. Incredible still eating some spinach puffs. Kronk, you're having fun cooking. Jim and Morph, you're starting to tinker, looking at like this, the schematics of the board because and eventually you want to make a new one. Jasmine, you're sitting there with Raja, who's just kind of in the corner.
Am I holding the sphere?
I
think I was.
Currently, this is
It's
something.
really nice to have a board right now.
I believe, Morph, you are not holding the sphere. According to my notes, is you didn't have the
Does that
sphere
go back in
last.
Jim's bag of holding?
I don't know.
Not really sure yet. We would have to start looking.
Okay.
So, Thumbelina.
I'm going to close the door.
Okay.
Right, because didn't you just have like a weird dream about it too? Because we all had dreams.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you all just had those dreams. Yes.
So I'm going to close the door,
I dreamt
and so nobody can overhear this conversation.
Okay.
Because if what he's saying is true, last thing we want is
Is that
for
not
them
the
to
lyrics?
know that we know that
We know that we know that we know that we know.
Yes. Close the door. Make sure.
I have a hard time believing you because of our past, and you understand that. So here's my question: would you allow me to cast Zone of Truth on you to know exactly if you are telling the truth to me? Can we broach that as a
That's
interest?
good bargain. Yes. You see Hook. He's gonna think for a second. Just fair.
So Zone of Truth, can he choose? I think it's a
He can choose to fail.
it.
He very much can.
And you will know if he failed or not.
And you'll know if he failed. Yeah, so it's not like saying you'd be like, oh yeah, I failed it, and you didn't.
Yeah, Thumbelina totally failed that saving throw.
So you can cast this. It'll last
Rolled like
10
a
minutes.
1.
And this can be something that's like, so there's a zone of truth around the door too.
Okay.
Kind of this like immediate 15-foot area. So, and a creature that enters spell area for the first time will make a charisma saving throw, and I'll say creature can't speak a deliberate lie in the radius. And you'll know if they succeed or fail. Affected creature will be aware of the spell, can avoid answer questions normally, but such creature can be evasive in answers, but it's got to be in the background. So Thumbly, you bring out some that does some of these like older like rock and plant that you gathered so long ago, cast it around this larger circle, and as you cast it, you feel Hook fails in this magical success. You feel, and actually I'll even flavor it like this, you kind of like mentally see the aura around Hook change, where you now know anything he speaks has to be a truth. He cannot deliberately lie.
So I'm gonna ask him who he thinks it is.
But he can choose not to answer.
He can choose not to answer, but he's gonna,
I understand, but let me make my choices.
who
please.
I think it is. I have two suspicions. One is the pink blob. Simply because we don't know if this thing doesn't have souls, like you say.
Ouch.
Could something have stepped in down here?
Oh, like possession kind of.
Possession.
Okay.
My other thought is Kronk. This man is claiming to have a god with him. We don't know what god that could be.
I still think it's Jim.
And if it's something darker inside. And so this is Hook's honest truth. He honestly thinks it's one of these two.
Yeah.
He says, because from when I got the glimpse of the aura, before I didn't want to risk being discovered if this thing can find me. That's what I think from what I initially felt and somewhat saw, but I could be wrong because there are, and he kind of does that little like head count, the 6 in there. I don't think it could be the demon tiger, simply because they have different auras, but unfortunately not above suspicion.
Right. Okay.
Definitely Mr.
You've obviously been thinking about this for a while.
Yes.
What is your proposed plan of action?
I believe if something is with us that hasn't revealed itself, it wants something. If it wants something, why hasn't it revealed itself? So what is it waiting for? We've got a lot in there.
Yeah, we do.
And is this thing just trying to hitch a ride?
Or is it genuinely searching for something very specific?
In which case, I don't feel comfortable knowing that we've started passing around high-level magic in there.
My vote is that we.
Your vote is nothing as of yet. You're not there.
You know
Fair
nobody's there.
I want to say it, but yeah.
Yeah. Let's think about this, and as we walk, maybe talk and discuss more, if we can. But we also have this area of truth, and that we've created for the
Do
next
we
10
want to
minutes.
try and bring people out?
That's what I was wondering. It's not a bad idea.
Just open the door. Crud. Look, scissors, spinach puffs of garbage.
Because they have to we could and see if we can get anything out of.
Who do you want to try to get? I I don't think so. This last 10 minutes, it's been about 2 minutes right now.
Right.
So it's who do we grab, and this thing, and things might know if they've been affected.
Right. I trust Morph that if something were to possess Morph would want to get whatever it is out. Whereas Kronk is still a wild card. We don't know Kronk at all. We just met Kronk and is hired.
He makes great spinach puffs.
Hired hands can be interesting.
That makes me interested.
Okay.
So I almost wonder if we talk to Morph on a personal basis because of the relationship. Morph and I have been all over everything together. Let's pull Kronk in.
All right.
The zone of truth and ask our questions, see if how he answers, and then I can talk to Morph one-on-one later because Morph and I have that relationship established already.
Cool. We're gonna cut inside. So
I
Thumbelina's
don't think
just going
anyone
off
will
talking.
ever
for
say they trust Morph again. Thank you for that.
That is-
Well,
That makes
if
a
you
lot.
if you think about like the background,
Oh no, it makes sense.
It makes
was
total
just
sense.
really funny.
Jim,
Like,
Jim
Morph?
implicitly trusts
Trustworthy?
Morph.
Yeah.
I know, but it's just crazy to think Morph is actually trusted in this
So-
group.
Cutting back inside, the 5 of you guys are doing stuff and
Who has worked
preparing.
with Morph
There
before?
is this natural threat of, hey, within half a day's journey,
Yeah,
we're gonna be at
You
the
two that I
Iron
know
City.
the most.
What is everyone wanting to be doing right now?
I want to know where my soul is.
Cool.
Can I do an investigation?
Yeah, do an investigation.
Okay.
Would I know that it's in the bag? Like, would we have put it back?
I don't
it
know
was
if
kind
we
of
put
being
it back.
passed around.
That's not
I got a
right.
28.
A 28. So last thing, so Morph, you're able to see Mr. Incredible. So yes, on that, you were the last one to have that, but it
I
was
handed it to Mr. Incredible?
it was in the passing around because you guys were passing around the soul and sword last time.
Oh, I thought it was just a sword.
Yeah, I thought it was just
Yeah,
a
I
sword.
was not passing around my soul.
No, so the
That would have been a stupid move. on
Yeah,
all of us.
I swear I did not
I
pass
just
that
don't remember
around.
where it ended up.
Basically, either I hold it or Jim holds it.
Yeah, we
Would
would,
you- yeah,
it
I
would
would
have
too.
only have been the sword.
I am
It
so
was
sorry.
only
I
the
was
sword.
not passing around.
Or did
that
you know
around.
you held the soul and the sword at the same time to see if the sword had a connection?
So-
Right, I was holding my soul while I touched the sword to see if that made a difference
But
for
you didn't
how
let
the sword
anybody
felt
else
to me.
hold the soul. I don't remember
You
where it
didn't
went
hold
after
it.
that.
He handed it to me, and that was it. So I think I am the one who's holding it right now.
you are not because Mr. Incredible is holding it right now.
Why is Mr. Incredible holding it? What did
You
that
guys,
happen?
Mr.
Hey,
Incredible, you were
Bob.
just checking it out because
Bob.
Mr. Mediocre, can I have that back?
It's mediocre.
Mediocre, can I have that back, please?
Meaty ogre?
Oh, I like that.
Same
Mediocre,
intelligence.
can
Actually,
I have that
We've
back?
established that he's
Mr.
actually
Mediocre.
really clever.
It was awesome.
I'm gonna go up to him and thank you. Try to take it. Oh, frick.
I think he's giving it back.
Is
Gives
he
it
giving it? Oh, that made me nervous.
yes. Mr. Incredible, you did just want
I
to
can't
check
do
it
a
out because this
strength
was
check
like,
against
yeah.
Mr. Incredible.
It's a
Cool
cool,
ball.
thing. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm just gonna swallow it. Just-
And that's disturbing.
that more
Really?
you
Mr. I'm
swallowed
literally
the
undead.
Is it my
So do
soul
you
or
like
is
have
it not my
mass now?
soul?
Because like the ball looks pretty hefty. So like, do you now have all that weight?
Don't worry
Can
about
I like heft morph in my hand?
Am I heavier?
No, it's more like
How much does a soul weigh?
because more you're that like
Does it mean
you're a bag of
displacement
holding, but
of
you're not a
matter?
bag of holding. It's that like
Yeah.
It goes into
Can I turn into a 10-pound weight and see what happens?
you turn into a 10-pound weight and you still weigh exactly the same.
Okay, interesting.
You know what we
So
should
weird.
do? We should have like a
You can turn into a
little
weight that says 50
competition.
pounds, but you're still like this
You
like
should turn
Yes.
into a weight that
Yes.
says like 2,000 pounds.
Yes.
And not like
And then let Jasmine
And
carry it.
That'd be a pretty good intimidation check.
Right? Oh my gosh,
Hilarious.
actually. Anyway, sorry.
So yeah, so we're gonna come back.
Or
Thumbelina.
just that, like, weird
As you enter in,
like, Hotel
Morph,
California
you guys walk in
sushi.
as Morph like over the ball, basically.
Or sea
Um,
reader for more.
And
That's
you can call because the first person you wanted to talk to was Kronk.
Hey, Kronk.
Yeah, what's up?
Captain Hook says your Spanish puffs are trash. What?
Uh,
He's out there. You
Oh,
might
no,
want to go
he's
talk to
there.
him.
you walk in. Please make me a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
I believe you had you have
I have advantage on that, right?
no, you get +5.
This may not
So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
but
with
it's
the-
a charisma. Holy crap, jeez. What's your spell save DC?
19.
So she only had to roll a 4.
Crushed it.
Yeah. You succeed on the save. So Zone of Truth, by
gonna,
succeeding,
look
I
at
saw
you
that and I was just like, what?
and so Thumbelina, you know Kronk succeeds immediately.
I'm gonna do that too, like hook, like.
Actually, I love your spinach puffs and wanted the recipe.
Oh, okay. Well, I can do that.
Excellent.
Let me dig through my bag.
Oh, you can just leave it in the kitchen. I saw an interesting rock out here.
Fair enough. I'll be back.
You walk in, Thumbelina, with Zone of Truth, you actually know he can't tell a deliberate lie. And so I saw a really cool rock. I'm like, right.
And more importantly, he genuinely wants to learn how to make crab spinach puffs.
That's hilarious.
What Krog doesn't know? What Krog? What hurt Krog?
You water Kronk. Yeah, you see
Kronk
Hook.
doesn't know, it's
Just
what
very,
Kronk
just
told her.
very truthfully, just
Yes, that one.
I was hoping because I can't lie right now, and so yep, just saw it. But no, sorry. So he's good, or
Oh, as in like he passed the save.
The spell didn't work.
He's more powerful than we think he is.
Oh, that is the last thing you want to say.
that could be a
bad.
very bad thing for us. If that's the
You guys
demon,
saw what he did to Zariel.
we are in a bad place. If that honestly, we might need to just cut losses. But let's not overreact. We don't have a lot of time. You've got about 6 minutes left. Another 2 minutes. Because it takes about the 2 minutes of people walking in, out, like
Okay,
letting their
I'm
magic
going to
effect.
go get Morph,
Excellent.
and I'm going to tell Morph what we're doing.
I need to find interesting landscape to keep up appearances. You see, he starts looking around because he's got to have excuses. Literal truthful excuses.
I kind of like him on this Zone of Truth, honestly. Can we keep him on this permanently? So I'm going to fly over to Morph, and I'm going
Hook is probably convinced at this point.
I need to talk to you, but it's really important. It needs to be outside. Is that okay? Like, don't make anything like look suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Bubbly. Just not sus at all for more.
Yeah. So I'm going to
Suddenly
take
Morph
Morph.
starts whistling.
All right,
Turns
Morph,
into a whistle.
Because I realized I wanted to tell Morph, and I was like, but if everyone overhears, then we're
Yeah.
toast. So
So
be like,
Kronk
Morph,
just
there's
doing
a
his
zone.
own-
As we're walking through Wizard Portal, like, there's a zone of truth. Can you choose to fail it? Not because I don't trust you, but
this one, excellent. Interesting. Okay.
Can I ask a random
You-
question?
In a moment, if that's okay. Thumbelina, upon walking through, Morph enters, Morph fails.
okay, I'm like, Morph, please trust me. Okay,
Don't be suspicious.
so I close the door. Okay.
One of
They're
those
gonna know.
conversations?
I'm
They're
coming
gonna
out of
know.
the closet.
Sorry.
Oh
I'm
no. So I'll just briefly explain that, like, I cast a zone of truth so I can make sure our friend who we don't necessarily trust is telling the truth, and he thinks that somewhere along the way.
Who thinks?
Hook steps out from behind the corner. Me.
So he suspects that somewhere along the way, one of us has become essentially possessed with a dark
Say what?
force.
Something in there has a darkness inside. I don't know what.
And
Did you think it was me?
one of the suspicions we have is that
I
peeked
didn't
all the way
know.
through, man.
And if something, you see Hook again. He has to speak to. If something took over a soul that you don't have, just slipped inside you, it could have been very easy.
So is it you? Have you asked him that yet?
No.
Is it you?
I am not a demon.
Do you have a demon or a devil possessing you, or
To my
in
complete
partnership?
knowledge, no.
Okay.
Oh,
Do
you?
No, I do not.
To your knowledge. Okay.
To my knowledge, I guess.
So
that would be creepy.
we.
Because they would ask
The
the
other
bully,
person who we thought possibly was Kronk, and Kronk did succeed.
Having taken a lot of notes and message a lot of you at the same time. Sorry, like everyone, like.
Maybe.
Oh,
Cook's pretty solid though. I mean, a person who cooks is a pretty honest person. So
But I just wanted to make you, like, especially because we've been through so much together, I want to be very frankly honest with you about what's going on. Because I trust you more. Like,
So
100%.
then, why are they here? This thing.
To either grab something?
If it
or,
hasn't attacked yet, it could be to get something.
Or
We
do
don't
we
know
have
the
no idea
nature.
what?
We don't know the
No.
nature of it.
And we want to keep it on the DL just because we don't want to freak anyone out.
Whatever. All we know is whatever Kronk is insanely powerful, and he's the zone of truth. Could be anyone in there.
I'm going to message Kronk real quick and just ask, do you guys own a truth, buddy?
Wait, what?
Do you guys own a truth?
Kronk, you are making spinach spells like Mr. Incredible. You're like handing over ingredients, helping like dude. And in the middle of this, suddenly there's a voice.
And
in
then
your
you're
head.
like, look at your shoulder.
Another
Nope,
voice.
it's not there.
It's not your normal angel and demon. There is a voice in your head.
It's something entirely different.
Demeter, is that you?
No, this is your pink bubbly blood.
You should have said, no, this is your conscience.
Yes.
Okay. Nope. This is your conscience.
Usually there's two of you.
Oh, I'm the one that. Those
Mr.
are
Crow,
my.
you watch this because you're like
employees.
pouring in some
They
salt, like
only-
look over
yeah.
and something.
So I'm their boss. I'm
and
here
Jim, you can see this
time.
from the other room too.
Big guns. Okay.
Oh yes.
What did I do?
I just need to know if you've got something. Do you have Zone of Truth?
What is that?
It's a spell.
That would be a no.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
No
Check in with
problem.
you later.
Cool.
I didn't have to roll deception. Thank you.
You don't know what's going on.
Genuinely, if there's a voice in your head and you don't recognize it, what are you going
That's
to
true.
Actually,
do?
yeah,
I
Kronk
think
can be as
it's a
genuine or as
passive
lying as you
insight
want it to be, depending on what you're doing. Yeah.
Sorry, I missed something.
Oh no, you're good. It literally was just a voice in your head. And
Cool.
thank you. That was good roleplay. Because
That
that's
was
kind of what that
so
was.
funny.
Okay, cool.
Not really a role thing
Okay.
to do with that. It's just a
No,
message.
no.
It's a cantrip.
I'm just gonna tell Thumbelina real quick. By the way, he doesn't have Zone of Truth, so should we pull someone else in? Who do you want next?
You've got 4 minutes on Zone of Truth, and there are 4 beings left. The 3 players and Raja who have yet to enter in. You might get to 2 of them.
You could
Let's
probably
keep it
pull
snappy.
me in.
I can probably pull Jim in here real quick.
But like, if we only suspected the 2 of them, but or around them, is there a point? Do you know what I mean?
You see,
I would want to
Hook-
check as
Hook
many as
being-
we could,
is just-
honestly.
at this point, I have suspicion on Kronk a lot. It's not smart though to discount, because if I was
Discount.
Hook cringes somehow somewhere. But you see, no, Hook very genuine, just in this Zone of Truth. If I was wrong, and if I didn't see correctly, and put people's lives at stake, we could all die.
True.
Because we don't
So
know
we
what
should
this
pull
thing
somebody in.
is.
Who?
Let's pull with 2 more people. Do we want to pull the demon in? That
We have
don't
3
trust?
more. Incredible, Jim, Jasmine.
And the demon.
And Raja. Because you
I
see-
say not the demon because it kind of has to do what she
What
wants
if you
it
pull
to.
multiple people in at a time?
Yeah, let's just pull
Should
them
we
all
just
in.
pull everyone in?
Let's do it.
You could try, yeah.
Let's
Okay, I'm just gonna
Maybe
go back
like,
in. Hey everybody, we need you outside real quick. We gotta check for something.
Oh, did you find that rock you were looking for?
Did we?
I did. It's
Okay,
right over
cool.
here. Would you like to see my rock?
I would love
Excellent.
to
Come
see
on
the
outside.
All right, let's go.
Do all of you go outside? Jasmine, Jim, and Mr. Incredible. All of you, please make me charisma saving throws.
And-
I don't
Can I ask you guys to be truthful?
Of course.
You could ask.
Voice sounds familiar.
Can I tell them, hey, it's time for Zone of Truth. We need everybody to.
I rolled a 9.
You see Hook
Too
just
late.
let them enter. 9, Jasmine, you
Should I
failed.
just
Cast
recast
it
it
in a second?
before they come
Maybe. But it's
out?
okay because
got
it's
it.
still lasting.
Right now, what's going to happen is they're going to come out to this last 4-minute one.
Okay.
That's
I got
it.
it. I got 17.
Jim,
Failed.
you fail.
Yeah,
I
you're
like
19. It's
19.
crazy.
23.
23.
Dang.
Ah!
Mr.
It's totally
Incredible,
Mr. Incredible. It's
you
totally
Thumbelina,
succeed.
just being truthful here, I'm still mad at you for breaking my board.
I can't even remember
Okay.
breaking his
And
board.
Raja,
What did Kronk get this time?
Raja
I
succeeds.
didn't understand how much
Raja
just happened.
succeeds.
That's why I
Actually,
like
excuse
it.
me.
Raja to do it for
Did
me.
I need to roll?
Kronk, you're there.
I don't even
Jim,
know
with
if
a
I
plus 5 to you,
Oh
you
yeah,
succeed.
I succeed.
Jim
no.
succeeds.
I was still being
Mr.
truthful.
Incredible succeeds. Raja succeeds
Wait,
because
how
Kronk
did you succeed?
Kronk gave a
She gives
plus
us
5.
plus 5 for
Yeah.
being
Kronk
truthful.
has the aura
Oh,
right
wait, so
now.
we all have plus 5?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then,
28.
14?
You still fail.
yeah.
Jasmine, you are the only
Sorry.
one that failed.
I'm the only one? Wow. Okay.
Do you want me to roll again because I've entered it again?
Yes, please. Yeah, because in theory you might fail.
That's a 5.
So
Plus 5.
plus
Plus
5
5.
plus 10.
10.
She got
You're
a dirty
20.
20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah,
You
she
succeed.
succeeds.
Incredible. Incredible.
Your charisma save is insane.
Where's our shot? We used to take shots.
So,
Oh.
where's the shots? Where's take a Swedish fish every time. No.
I will.
Upon entering, you have limited time.
Yeah,
I am going to put an actual
I do
timer.
not want to toss it. It is open.
Thank you.
I almost did, and then I'm like, wait, that's a bad idea.
So that everyone can see it.
Okay, so
This is like a horrible disadvantage.
Okay, I'm
Like,
going to
okay,
message
you've got 4
Thumbelina.
minutes left.
I'm going to message Thumbelina who failed.
I'll sell an invisible Jasmine.
Oh.
Yeah. So I have actually a different agenda with Jasmine, if I can be frankly honest.
Yep.
I would like to know why we're here. Like
Oh,
flat out
whoa.
know why we're here.
Can we ask that? This?
You can.
I'm gonna do it. Jasmine, why are we here?
The same reason we all agreed to in the beginning.
Which was?
I'm trying to remember what reason does that
Trying to.
I'm here for money.
You're
You
here
see-
to get
everyone
somebody.
wanted
Hook-
something.
Hook picks
What
up-
did Thumbelina
You
want?
Hook-
said that you wanted to
We're
find
all here for
somebody.
wanting. There's some powerful schismatic wish time energy at the end of this.
I'm not here for a wish or a spell.
Then
or-
why are you here?
I'm here for something that only I want, and none of the rest of you do.
is
Which
what?
is
Why
what?
do you care?
Because
Because
I need to know what we're risking. Exactly. You're the
We're
one who
risking
started
things,
this.
and we don't know who we can trust right
Yeah,
now.
it's getting pretty dicey. So we need to know why exactly are we here? What are you searching for?
I am looking for my mother.
Dun dun dun! Finally, it's out.
You see Raja kind of bows his head, just in that. Well, you see.
Okay, now that that's out, we will talk about this later. That's not the most important thing, but thank you for being
Oh,
honest.
you may
that's
not
not
want to
what-
say that.
Oh, so it wasn't important when I was trying to keep it to myself, but now no one cares about my mom. Great, thanks.
No, what I mean
You see-
is we have a limited amount of time with the time that I have right now.
Whatever's inside of you wouldn't be looking for a mom. That
No.
was very true.
That was
What
very
That's
is
what-
inside of me? What, like blood?
So
No.
there is a possibility that one of us is possessed unknowingly with a demon that is hatching a ride looking for something.
Wait, then Zone of Truth want to
Jim-
help if we don't know.
Oh,
Jim
hey, you never
immediately
asked that question
turns-
earlier. This
Yeah.
is probably too paranoid, but I was going to ask you if my blind sense was picking up on anything.
Wait, what
Blind sense is-
language are they speaking?
They
Okay,
were-
so, but I
this
was
is all
only
common.
speaking in
Oh,
message directly to only her head. So
And then I responded invisible.
Yeah. Yeah.
So okay,
So
that was
so
generally that was important because
we're
what
looking for
is-
someone here who is
One of us isn't
Among
us.
So can't one of the paladins do the sensey thing like you did earlier with the guy who was following us?
my money. It's Mr. Incredible.
That
Oh,
is.
what do you have against this?
Actually,
Well,
that's
like
a
the
really
last time
great
you died,
idea.
if something else came back
Hey.
with you,
Oh,
is
Wait,
that
what?
possible?
That is
Wait,
a
what?
really fantastic idea, though. Paladins. You
Well,
wanna
actually,
suit up?
do I even know about the dying thing with
You
him?
don't
Okay.
actually.
Okay.
All you know is he was down and got up.
Well, I'm going to say, hey, Paladins, can you try and sense what devil or demon is?
amongst us.
Because they have to
Yeah.
have
Among
sense.
us.
You could divine sense it.
And if both of them did it, then at least one of them would have to tell us
Yep.
the truth.
Traders are obsessed
Right.
with that game.
Would it help
I
to
have
turn the
every
faithless?
Lucas character drawn on every
Um,
single piece of paper.
I mean, like, we
Would
would
it?
send.
Turn the
There's
just
faithless.
Thumbelina out of range.
Colors.
Would that
Her.
expel
They call
the
it
thing?
It
would
might
be
if it's a low enough demon, or shadow or
Okay.
dark thing.
Do you want to cast as high of a spell as you can?
I don't think it's
This
a
is-
spell.
I think it's an
Oh, it's an ability?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to do that and then do divine sense, maybe? Can we hurry it up, actually? We're running out of
We
time.
have 30 seconds, but how much will a Zone of Truth actually do? I can recast it if something comes to light that something is.
Okay, so would you go ahead and try that?
Sure.
I'd appreciate
Well,
that.
just the fact of recasting it and people trying to succeed against the saving throw is suspicious.
That's
Okay.
true.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn the faithless. Thumbelina, you might want to leave about 30 feet away. Because
Why?
otherwise you're gonna have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay.
Powerful for fair fiends to hear.
I see. Go, 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 go. I almost
I
got
go
my
30
phone.
feet up in the air.
Okay, cool.
Is Raja here?
I was gonna say, does Raja also want to not be around?
Raja
Yeah.
boom, leaves.
Yeah.
Raja has his own little thing.
Okay,
right?
and
Um,
Zone of Truth is
Okay, I need, as Zone Truth ends, with the exception of Thumbelina, everyone please make me a wisdom saving throw. Because if you're
Oh, that's right.
the fiend or
You
not,
don't want to give it away.
you don't want to give it away.
Do Do you want us to text you or tell you?
But
I want
think
everyone to text me.
I'm pretty sure in this sense, she wouldn't include us in her thing, because like you can choose, right?
Yeah, and so it's basically you're trying to see if anyone is a secret fair fiend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
just do it to all of us.
But no, I'm saying she can choose not to give us the
Oh
plus
wait, do we
5.
still get the?
Oh, yeah.
yes, yeah.
So you can choose to turn it off.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess
So
I should.
none of us get that.
No
Yeah.
plus 5s for
Okay,
anyone.
Plus 5s to saving throws.
Oh, you want us to text you? I'm
Yeah,
so sorry, I
because
forgot.
you don't know if anyone is a friendly creature, so you can be like,
Yeah, if you want to, Kronk, you can withhold that. 'Cause
Okay,
it's
I
like,
just
let's
texted
see
you my
who-
results. Sorry, I forgot to
Okay,
do that.
Let's do that.
If
Cool.
it's you, I might punch you in the face.
my money is on Mr. Incredible.
I don't know what I did.
and what's your spell save DC?
It's not what you did to us.
I think it's on your
specifically,
second-
It's
it's
more
actually
like
on
just
the
who you
top,
are.
It really is just who you are.
So here's what
This
happens.
is pre-Helen.
Um,
Mr. Incredible, pre-Helen.
You so Kronk, you're not going to know who succeeds or not, unfortunately.
Okay.
That's not how the spell works. Here's what happens though. Has everyone had a chance to message me?
Yes. So,
Perfect.
Oh, wait.
can I come down now?
Yes, you come down because as you come in, Roger slowly like reemerges. You watch through. No one changes shape. No one tries to run away. There is no immediate reaction. If you want, you can roll me though a insight check on one person
One person.
because you can try and see if someone is bluffing you out. Like,
Here's
did
my
someone
question.
succeed
Does
the
this
check?
spell also work on Kronk?
No,
No.
actually, Turn the Faithless. This is a
Yeah.
divinity channel.
So
Then could
essentially,
I do the same thing?
Yeah.
With your channel
Yeah.
divinity, I think you have the Turn the Faithless.
You may want to check your sheet because
There's-
depends.
What kind
Because
of
it might be
No,
paladin
I
is-
don't think I do with my
subclass.
channel.
Yeah, it might be a specific subclass that has
So-
that.
I think he has a different one.
Yeah.
dang it.
Yeah,
So essentially, Kronk
It's
could
okay.
still be the imposter, and we
Could
have
be.
no idea.
it could be. This could be a huge ruse.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. If they both divine sense, if it's either of them, the other
Which
one will
one
tell
are you?
us.
That was a natural 20.
Huh?
I would like
What?
to know
I'm
about this.
Ooh, natural
Interesting.
20 on Mr. Incredible.
What is it?
Holy
Okay,
cow,
so it's not
that's
the
pretty cool.
PHP.
Kronk, you got a natural 20. You're trying to insight Mr. Incredible.
There you go.
That's correct.
You are looking through, and it's because it's a thing over everyone. Because you're like, people could succeed if this thing is strong enough. You watch. You look at Morph, Jasmine, Raja, nothing. You look at Jim, see this power wash over him, nothing. Thumbling come back down. You watch for half a second. One of Mr. Incredible's eyes, full black, goes back over.
Don't punch me, dude.
None of us noticed that.
Kronk, and when that happens, you hear ding. Your spinach buffs are done.
Did it work?
Well, I gotta go get spinach puffs out of the oven, so give me 2 seconds.
Oh,
I'm gonna run
okay,
back in and
sure.
check
This
those out.
can wait.
You,
But that's not sketchy at all.
Well, they were done. But they're not burnt. Good news. Everybody have one if you want. Also,
Sure.
one of his eyes was black.
I'll say
What?
that. Who wants a spinach buff? Like, no lie. Like, this
I'll take one.
Jasmine absolutely
Yeah.
thinks they're poisoned, and it's like nobody eat
doesn't
one.
take. Jim, Morph, Thumbling, do you want a
get it
spinach
right.
buff? Mr. Incredible.
Watched him make it.
I hope.
Constitution save. Constitution save. Constitution save.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, sir.
Wait, no. Everyone has advantage on Constitution saving throws because I helped cook earlier.
You have disadvantage on this, so it's a flat roll.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna check one more thing.
Someone, you poison us.
I wasn't trying to.
I told you they were poisoned.
Yeah,
Con
advantage
save.
on Constitution saving throws. Cool. So it's flat.
So
Oh,
it's
wait,
a
not
flat roll.
disadvantage.
Because of what's about to happen, it's at a disadvantage.
Oh,
Oh shoot! Do you want us to tell you or text?
You can just tell me this
Well,
one.
no, it's flat
14.
because we were going to get advantage, so it's just flat.
Yeah.
So yes,
it's
so
just
flat.
Yep, it's flat instead of
Oh,
disadvantage.
So my first roll was a 5. Plus
I got 14. 8.
7.
Oh gosh. Did
14,
you just
7,
kill us?
and 8.
How many times have I
Alright.
died in this campaign, though?
It's more of a mildly convenient stuff.
That was the first of 3 con saves.
What?
Yikes.
Crap.
You have all failed. Please make me your next set.
Oh,
This is still
crap.
flat. Still flat with how this works.
That's a 9.
Are
Oh,
people
crap.
getting getting +5 to saving throws because of Kronk?
Oh, are we?
I'm going to say this. Kronk very honest, would you have, because you did basically turn it off to check.
Didn't turn it off.
Would you have turned it back on
I
if you're
probably-
seamless?
Yeah, I think that
Okay.
I would.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, that's
Okay,
fair.
so then my
so
first
I
one
would've
was.
gotten
That makes me
13.
13.
I
13,
was
14,
19
19.
on the first one.
All of you still failed.
Well, then I failed
The
this
first
time again. I
check
get a
was a high
15.
DC.
What the actual
15,
Okay,
Still
so
plus
I got
five,
a
right?
14.
I got 15.
14, 15.
I said 15 for my second one.
You two succeed the second.
I'm going to
You
die.
fail the third. One last check, all flat.
Oh, my best one yet. Dirty
And the
20.
spinach puffs.
Dirty
I can
20.
cook
Dirty
the
20.
spinach puffs.
I know it was me and Kronk, so
That's-
I'm freaking out.
That's a 12.
12.
You're gonna
I
die.
passed the second one.
This
Third-
is the last
third
one.
one
The
as
third
We
well.
all have to make the
Yeah.
Yes, all have to make.
Mhm.
There are 3 different things
I'm
happening
going to
right
steal
now.
the normal cinnamon roll.
Go for it.
I've been craving one. so
Dirty
much.
20, and you got
We
a
both got dirty 20.
A 12.
12. You two succeed on the last one.
I would
You
hope with a
fail the
dirty
last.
20.
Right?
Here's what's about to
So
happen.
what did the first one
Jim
do?
implodes.
I should have got my phone out of my pocket before I got a dirty hand. Got it.
So, 10, 20, 30.
Thank
Well,
you.
Jim's dead.
You are an angel and a blessing upon this
Oh
household.
my gosh, you're welcome.
Jim,
This is why I play
you
paranoid
take
characters, because then this doesn't happen.
64 points of damage.
Oh!
Oh, that's it?
That's a lot!
Jim, you
Oh, no.
feel your throat completely closes. You are not breathing.
You
And
don't need to breathe.
you feel poison set into your blood. You have been poisoned.
So how much was that again?
64 points of damage.
Can you not do that to me, bud? Just as a favor.
Morph. I'm
Crap.
rolling different for everyone. So this is 10. This
The
is
bad spinach.
20,
The choking thing,
20,
and I try to come behind
30, 40.
I would pay to see Kronk.
Morph, you only take 55 points
Oh,
of damage.
sweet.
That
I'm
halves
at
you.
105, so I'm at 55.
55. Finally, Thumbelina, 10, 20, 30, 40,
I hate it when you go through 10.
50, 60,
Yikes.
72. Thumbelina, you take 75 points of damage.
You have 76, right?
Morph and Thumbelina, you two succeed on the second two. You do not have restricted airflow. You don't feel poison set in. You have just taken initial poisonous damage.
Wait, how much was it? It was 64.
75. Right now, Thumbelina, you are at 29 hit points.
Yikes. Yeah, I only got 104.
I'm going to
Do I
immediately.
see
Everyone
Yell,
roll
"Don't eat
initiative.
them."
Yeah, oh yeah, Mr. Incredible.
I'll
Sorry.
put mine back.
You put yours back. Ah.
I told you not to eat it!
Jasmine, immediately, I need everyone to roll initiative. Because Hook is drawing his sword and immediately he's pointing
It's
at
Hook.
it.
Oh my
You
god.
see, he's pointing it because it's
down through
Hook didn't eat one. Everyone roll initiative. Excuse me.
Okay, so I got a 21 on initiative.
21. Well done.
Hey!
Nat 20.
Woo!
Sorry,
Thumbelina,
I
you've
forgot
got that great
We'll
loading.
scoot over. So
Jim, you got a great 20 on initiative. Everyone just
Yeah,
let me
so
know
it's
once you roll.
25.
10. Kronk.
I got an 8.
I'm dying.
Mm-hmm. Don't die.
Nice. 10.
10. Cool. Let me roll for Hook. Okay.
I only have a +1 to medicine, so I'm not sure how much help I'll
Ooh,
be able
that's
to
pretty
be to
good
you.
for him, but Raja only got a 11.
Just use another die.
Whatever paladin is not evil, can you heal me?
You betcha.
Don't trust him.
Watch, this whole time it's been both of them that
I'm
are
just watching
evil.
my boss die after giving him
Yeah.
my prized spin puffs.
And yeah, thanks for killing us.
What am I doing?
Yeah, Kronk, you may not know what's going on. This could be pure
Was
evil, or
actually-
this could
yeah.
be what just happened.
Demeter's like,
Did I
oh,
forget to watch the
oh, I
spinach?
chose the wrong.
Is this what happens when you cook with unwashed hands? Or is this a
Right
huge
now.
con and you are about to successfily take out the party? We don't know yet.
She's gonna divide
So,
smites.
Jasmine, what'd you get?
23.
23, thank you. That
Eat
makes everyone.
So my nat 20 is actually 25, by the way.
And wait, Morph, what'd you get?
8.
8. Sorry, yeah, I'm like really sad. Here's what's gonna happen.
Can I have just freaking identify on everyone?
Yo, that probably would have worked.
Jasmine, you are first.
Depends on
Because so
I'm going to do identify on
Hook draws his sword, immediately levels it at Kronk.
Whoa.
You see, what have you done?
My nat 20 is actually 25.
25. Oh, excuse me.
So there's a nat 20 plus.
Yes. I put that in wrong. So Thumbelina, you are definitely going first.
What?
God, I thought that was weird. I'm like, I didn't realize that my thing didn't count it. Sorry.
Oh.
I have to manually make sure nat 20s I honor personally. So, but no. So Thumbelina, is your turn. You have just double. You feel poison rip through your body. You feel all your muscles and blood just clench in absolute pain. But you feel it inside. You know something inside you magically helped rip away some of the worst effects after eating Kronk's puff. Hook has immediately leveled his sword.
Jim is
you see-
immediately.
Jim is asphyxiating on the ground. Mr. Incredible almost had eaten his and just immediately is putting it back on the plate. You see, right when entering initiative. Stop. Jasmine, you're talking this. You see Raja has actually taken a few steps back too.
Everyone dies.
I feel like I'm in the middle of a civil war here.
This is not good.
This is not good at all.
Okay. My first instinct is to help Jim.
Okay.
Because I don't really have anything crazy.
I only have a +1 to medicine.
Well, I have cure wounds, but I don't know how much that would.
That won't get rid of poison.
I don't know what gets rid of poison. Just an antidote?
I mean,
Or lesser restoration.
I don't have that either.
greater restoration.
Isn't that
No.
just a cleric thing?
Any
Not
restoration.
necessarily.
Bards can, I think,
Yeah.
learn lesser, but not greater. If I'm remembering, I can tell you in a second.
That's what I know, at least.
Yeah, I can't help him. That just hurts me because that's like my instinct.
What is your medicine?
Morph could go down my throat, try to open up my.
I have a +5 to
Yes!
medicine.
I'm like, do you really?
Yeah, basically
Not
there's
at all.
spells like protection from poison disease and detect poison disease, but when it comes to like restorations, you gotta get lesser or greater.
Or lay on hands.
Or yes, lay on hands, thank you.
Which he has. Yeah, I
No
have a
problem.
+5 to medicine, but I don't know if that's going to do me any good. Unless.
It might help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to do a medicine check. And see if I notice anything around me, maybe. Or. Yeah, I'm going to do a medicine check. That's 13 plus 5. So. Oh, is that 18? Yeah.
18. On an 18, something that was in this immediately mentioned. Something was in this puff. It was a food. Something is fast acting. You see, purplish black is creeping through Jim's veins as he's choking now.
Shoot.
As he is choking, what medicine? You're like, okay, we need both like heal. This guy needs healing and magical healing. Something is harming his body, and something's going to keep harming it. Is whatever this is going on right now.
I'm going to die.
He's had a rough time in every layer, though.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the last layer?
Wonderland?
Does
Yeah,
Small
that's
have
the
a
Cheshire
heal?
Cat sitting there, it's
Hmm?
like, Yes.
Does what have heal?
Symbol.
Jim's just trouble.
Actually, Symbol has some cool stuff. You have different glyphs: death, discord, fear, hopelessness, insanity, pain, sleep, stunning.
I could put you to sleep.
Yeah, that would help.
Permanently. It was Thumbelina all about.
So Thumbelina just pulls out a pillow and starts to smother Jim.
Full Othello.
Oh my god.
Crap, that's not gonna help. Okay, I am literally out of ideas here. Because I don't think.
Well, that's a problem.
This could be a huge problem, yeah.
Can you not die?
Okay,
Or
can
try.
I roll?
Thank you. Appreciated.
How many checks do I have in a turn if I do
You
not
have-
take any actions?
Oh. So he gives us a
How
free
many
check.
turns would he get?
How
Like,
many
no, no.
checks?
Checks can I do? Because that was my free check.
That was a free check. If you want to use an action to do something like medicine, maybe to like stave away some of the poison or try to help him breathe,
Okay.
would help. It's basically almost offering the help action to some of your what you're getting disadvantage from and all these different like things from being poisoned.
Okay.
And that could be a very good action because it's going to stave away a lot of bad rolls he would have to make.
Okay.
Because I will say on the 18, this
I did
is
roll
more than
above a
just a
10.
normal poison. Something sits, and you kind of know this because there were 3 different con saves. This isn't your regular poisoning.
Right.
When someone's poisoned, yeah, it sucks, but like there can be ways to heal over it. There's something worse going on. So it's basically you're offering a medicinal help action to some of the saves and checks he's going to have to continue making.
I'm going to do that.
Cool.
Yeah, because I literally don't have anything else I can.
Yeah, I was going to say, the only other stuff you have are like your bardic bonus or...
Which I don't know how bardic or...
Just attack Mr. Incredible, and then pass the turn.
I didn't even make any of these spinach puffs.
Were you even in the kitchen at the
Yeah,
time?
he was having
I was
a
eating
eating
with
contest
spinach
with
puffs.
hooks.
He
What
was
if
having
he
an eating
poisoned them while he
But
did that?
no. If you'll remember, he was specifically helping Kronk.
Oh,
Prepare
he
the
did
spinach
say
puffs.
that.
I didn't say that.
You did say that.
So it could be...
It could be either
Did
of our
he
mouths.
poison? Did he?
I was
Or
handing him
did someone
ingredients,
text me secret
Yeah, so
stealth
you could have
roll
handed him
to go
poison.
poison them?
Stop.
He's the
I will say,
master.
I specifically, I was getting texts from basically everyone. Someone could have been making secret stealth rolls to poison when people aren't looking.
Okay.
You
Well,
don't
shoot.
know.
So
You're
I'm
not-
going to go do my best to save.
But that is
with
something
the
that's good
abilities
information
that
to point
I
out.
have.
Is yes,
Thank you
Kronk,
much.
Mr. Incredible did at one point help you
What
make
are you
this
doing?
roll.
I don't know which thing you're doing.
So do I have to choose what I'm doing exactly? Or...
Yes. Well, it's like you're offering that help action. Where I'm going to say it's going to help cancel out maybe some of the disadvantage,
Okay.
which is very life saving. That idea. But you could still give like a bonus action, like a bardic, to anyone if you wanted.
I would like a bark.
Yeah, seriously. Help him and then give him bardic.
Can I do both?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bardic Inspiration is bonus.
Bardic inspiration, boom, and
And what
that-
is the bardic?
right now it's a D12.
It's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
That's
you are high enough level. It's a
And then
D12.
does she get to actually roll a medicine check? Or are you saying
No,
that
so
Robin's
this is something. It's
Okay, that
I
makes-
checked to see what exactly was going on. That was
darker
my check.
poison, something
That
really
makes sense.
bad. It's gonna help Jim. Awesome. That is a good turn. Thumbling, Jasmine, that's you. So Thumbling and Amelia's gone down. Started like you see like rifling through your bag what magic or spells you have, helping cast stuff on Jim. All this is happening. Right now, Hook is still the only one in like an attack mode, or like he's the one physically like about to attack.
Yes. Okay, so how do I phrase this? The whole reason that I didn't eat a spinach puff was because I was very sus of Kronk and thought, I'm sorry, we're having a whole intense thing and you're walking away for like food. Like, that's sketchy to me. But
That's
the
fair.
problem is, for my like free, I'm gonna call it an insight check, I basically want it to be like, is this, oh, this is just like Kronk as a shady person is turning on us? Or is it like, oh, no, we need some magical thing to expel this demon from him? Or is it like, no, he's a shady person that I can just
Keep
attack?
it fair. Go ahead. You're gonna roll a deception. Is basically what this called.
Okay.
Because she's trying to figure out, like, Jasmine's looking at you to see, like, is this the kind of person that totally went away to poison us or to grab something poison? Or did you just, like, honestly want to go get food?
12.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. What is Jasmine then going to see on you?
Yeah,
You can
specifically
be
the question.
totally truthful. Jasmine's very much inside of you. Were you going to go hurt someone?
Nah, I just wanted to get my puffs out before they burned.
And you see that. This is a man
Timer
who,
go off.
not even in, like, a mean, simplistic way, it was a very genuine, oh, I need to get food.
Okay, so it's like, it could still be there's this shady demon, but it's definitely not the person.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
fair.
so like whatever Kronk was doing, Kronk was not going to murder someone right then. It was I need to get the puffs before they burn. Yeah.
Kronk pulling the
Okay.
poison spinach puffs out of
Okay,
the oven.
here's
Oh,
the
yeah.
real twist.
It's all coming
Okay.
together.
Specifically for food.
And that's the thing. Did someone try to poison themselves?
Jimbo's poison.
Jimbo.
Kronk successfully
Poison
poisons people,
specifically
you
for
guys!
Jimbo. Jimbo's poison.
So,
Exactly.
I think I want to say, okay, we have 2 paladins and something evil needs to get expelled from someone. You two sort it out. And just like sort of hold that action like to defend myself if someone, or no, to take that dodge bonus action.
Oh, yes, dodge bonus. Cool.
But then it's that like you two sort it out because like I don't think you physically did this on purpose, but something evil is here. You two are the ones who can do the magic mojo to get rid of it. So it's like paladins fight to the death type.
Okay, and so, yeah, dodge bonus action, and you can hold your action, yes. If someone tries to attack you,
So one of
you
them
can
can't
also
die.
then use your action as an
To
attack.
attack them, great.
I feel the odds are slightly in my favor if I can't die.
Yeah, that sounds bad, but yeah.
What if we just like continually kill him? Just like every time he gets back up, we kill him.
Prometheus
Jasmine,
style.
that
yeah.
makes Hook's turn. You see Hook is going to do some stuff. Hook is, because he's looking at you. Jim's on the ground. Actually, oh no, he's, let me make a check.
Lights out for Jim.
I mean, like
You
Adrian
see-
actually knows somebody that could.
Jasmine, you say this. Hook, like, had the pointer rapier. It was, like, up close to your chin crong. You see he looks, Jasmine, looks at you, looks at Jim on the ground. You see he takes expert, like, disengage away from you. So, if you wanted to try to attack him, he is stepping back. You see he puts away his sword. He is going down to Jim.
So if my throat's closed off, can I drink a potion?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right now the throat is closed. Something else would have to happen first to help that. Here's what's gonna happen.
So yeah.
Beer bomb.
1, 2, 3.
I mean, this is gonna be gross, but I'm
He's-
like,
Stick it
so
to-
what
I've got
basically what
dragon's
Hook's
milk
doing,
and I can.
in conjunction with the end of Jasmine's
Oh, it's
turn,
gonna be gross.
he is going. Oh yeah, he can do that. Mr. Incredible, he is going to give you a legendary action. He is going to Hook is giving you a legendary action to take a melee attack roll then against Kronk if you want. It's that like
Yeah. I know it wasn't me. I was following the recipe she was giving me.
so if you want
Okay.
that because that's where he's like, okay, if paladins are gonna fight, he's stepping back using legend. He's getting Jim, so on his next turn he's gonna try some stuff too. But that was his
I'm
first like.
dying.
If this is the goal for
It's
paladins,
okay,
let me step
really
away.
gross
Sure, take my
plan.
legendary action. You do something.
gosh,
And Hook is starting to rifle through like pockets, coat, whatever he has. That's kind of all he has, just because it's like I don't know if I can trust you. Sure, duke it out, paladin out, whatever. Figure out what's going on.
So, like,
Paladins.
I'm torn because I know it's not me, but
He
I
keeps
don't
saying
want
like he
that
thinks it's gonna
in the
make it more
party.
truthful.
so I
That's
like
right.
it's kind of like this Nephi moment where I'm like, I know I'm not supposed to
Okay,
kill
yeah,
you.
okay, this is where the lies kind of tipped
I
over.
know I'm not supposed to kill you, but I'm going to.
Nick,
All right.
don't even.
That's where the lie tipped over the edge.
Is that none of us trust Nick, but our characters unfortunately trust Mr. Incredible?
Yes.
My character doesn't.
Your character's dying. He doesn't count. He
Jim.
doesn't get a vote.
Okay, but so that's super cool, you
But
guys.
it's
If
only
you can
because-
to like get the blockage out, you can actually make a tiny incision in their neck to get to the airway, and then you can put like a straw in there,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
they can
I
breathe.
actually learned that from the Blacklist because she like stabbed people in
Yeah.
the neck with a pen.
Did, like,
So yeah,
what?
are you-
Drew
It's
the
a
move
TV
do
show,
that?
yes, it's
I
an
learned this
attack
from First
action.
Aid, CPR, AED certification. What the heck?
Oh, excuse
are
me,
y'all
it's
watching?
one melee attack.
Nancy
So you get one.
Crime
True.
shows.
Okay, well, cool.
Oh,
Well, that is actually
excuse
true.
me.
So,
This is
Hook
great. I
is
forget
allowing
about Command
him to
Ally.
hit
You do have advantage on this.
Oh.
Because it's a legendary action, it's an advantage roll, but it's only one attack. So
Okay.
Mr. Incredible's gonna just punch you once. It's
I mean, I have information.
Yeah, the advantage, dude.
Oh, he
Oh,
already
you
rolled
did.
one.
So that is 17.
17. Kronk, boom! Hits up in, doesn't hit over the AC, so boom. Kronk, you take the punch pretty well. No damage to you. As Mr. Incredible, you go into that. That
Is it
makes
my turn?
Jim's
Yay!
turn. Jim, you feel the blockage. You see Thumbelina is at your neck, and you see Hook over you looking freaked too, because it's that what's going on. Please make me, at the start of your turn, a Constitution saving throw.
You get +5.
You get +5, and it is flat because Thumbelina has taken time to help you.
Okay.
But
So
you also have
Wait,
bardic.
would it make advantage now because
He
that's
does have
also
a
my
bardic.
thing?
No, flat.
No,
It was already
if
just
you
a-
choose, you do have bardic.
I know.
Yes, so.
So I got an 18 base.
An 18
You could
base.
choose to roll this.
Do you want to?
Sure. That is a 19.
Are you kidding?
19. So what is the total?
19.
19 is the exact number.
Oh
Really
If
glad you rolled
you
that
had
bardic
not rolled the
inspiration.
bardic, that would have been really bad.
Dude.
With this, though,
Yikes.
I'm going to roll.
That was so close.
Not bad. You take half damage, 7 points of poisoning.
Okay.
As
Things in this
Oh
life.
it's
my
that
gosh.
poisoning. You have yet to start suffocating. You actually still have, with your current con everything, about another minute before like a suffocation damage would start. Like there is that like how long can you breathe?
35 hit points.
You have 35 hit points.
I have
But
29, and I'm saving you.
Jim, you are prone on the ground.
You
Everything.
can breathe.
If you want, you could try taking like actions, but a lot has disadvantage with like some of these poisoning effects.
You can actually do self Heimlich basically.
My throat is closed off. It's not that I'm
Oh,
choking.
it's swelled up.
It's a swelled poison. Yeah, no, yeah, this
Yeah,
isn't.
not
Okay, so you
choking.
said
It's
something
like
about a
a
blockage. I'm like, oh, so there is something physical. Okay, cool.
No, yeah.
It reminds me a lot of like a peanut allergy.
That's what I was
it sounds
thinking.
Yeah, oh, it's an asphyxiation kind of thing. Yeah, it's something where your body has reacted violently against.
Just so you know, albuterol has a similar effect that epinephrine does. So if someone is, I learned this in anatomy and physiology. I asked my professor this, and yeah, so if someone is having a peanut allergy reaction and is dying, you can give them your inhaler and keep them alive if they don't have an EpiPen.
So, Jim, do you want to try something?
Yes, cool.
What does Mr. Incredible have on him?
On his body, so he's got his super suit on. He's got a bag of holding. Just because, you know, that helps where it's like, hey, for,
Okay.
it's basically like a wallet more, just
Okay.
like on the belt.
Because I'm an arcane trickster and I can do this.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use my mage hand to go into the bag of holding and think poison.
And think.
Oh,
Right?
That's a good idea.
That's a really good
That's
idea.
a really good
And then you have that
idea.
proof.
That's a good idea, actually.
That is
very
clever.
Cool. You go in. You slip it. You are choking out. You're feeling like life leave your body as your throat pulses and convulses.
And it's not the first time I've nearly died.
You watch little bluish morph slips in. Mr. Incredible, it's kind of like you can notice this. It's not like it's sneaky, but again, you're like starting to spar with Kronk in that like, okay, what's going to happen?
That is interesting.
Slips in, you think back, poison. Nothing comes out. There's nothing inside this bag of holding that seems to be a poison. There's no vial that comes. There's nothing in there to poison right now.
Huh. Well, that was still worth doing.
That was
I mean, that
really
was a good
smart.
idea.
That's a great idea, honestly.
Yeah.
That was my bonus action.
That was a bonus action. That's a smart thing to bonus action because it's see what you can
Can
do.
I use my action to do it again?
Do it again.
It didn't work.
Poison.
Poisonous
Well,
things?
I'm at, no. If it didn't work the first time, what would Jim do?
So yeah, Jim, it's smart. Like, quick. Is there poison in there? No. You feel it.
So you mentioned the bag of holding. Is there any other like?
Currently on Mr. Incredible.
How do you
Does
have a
he
weapon?
does he have
Yeah.
a utility belt?
So that's like what his utility belt is right now. Is Edna helped put that in? He's got the suit. He's got his mask. He's got the gloves.
Strawberry, huckleberry.
But like in terms of like weapons or things on him, not a
At least we
lot.
think it's strawberry. I don't actually know.
Interesting.
It might be raspberry.
Oh,
I feel like
raspberry's
it would
pretty
be
good. Raspberry's pretty good.
darker pink.
Yeah, I do too.
Alright, I hope
Yeah.
it's good.
Okay.
Sure.
What if?
There we go. I can hold it while you
I've
try.
got all the skills. Do this every morning.
There you go. Nicely done.
It is raspberry.
It is raspberry?
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
For my action, I'm gonna reach into my bag of holding,
Okay.
and without pulling anything out, I'm gonna grab Zariel's sword, and
Interesting.
I'm just gonna think.
Just like vibe check us all.
Ooh.
Oh.
We all hate you.
Help.
That's clever.
That's pretty clever.
I was wondering if touching the sword would do anything, but I'm like,
Here's what I'll give you. So that's pretty good. You feel the emotions of the sword.
he really wants his sword, guys.
As
I know.
you feel help because you feel confusion. And start sensing you just
I'm
Danger.
dying.
danger. And you feel feelings of panic.
The sword's like, I don't know what
The
to
sword
do.
is panicking. It's because the sword, and you get it because it's like it's panicking because then it's feeling like there's like that slight guilt, but also slight confusion, but slight panic. It's almost you're getting that vibe. Is the sword like I don't know I can help you because it's like a big two. I have to deem you worthy. Like I don't know if you're worthy right now. There's a lot because the sword isn't sure what its best use would be.
I'm sorry, man. That's a big oof.
Get the feeling. Here's what I'm going to tell you. On a lot of this,
That was funny. He's
you
like, I don't know if you're
feel
worthy,
though
man.
there is a ping though. The sword is going to give a quick thing. You feel an emotion of quick like inspiration of wait, and you get feelings of searching, of inner like heart like searching, and you get the feeling of like friendship, and it's almost as if like you're realizing, and you remember this with Morph. When holding this sword, you will have advantage on insight checks.
Ooh.
Okay.
Part of insight, and so that's what you're getting is like,
I
right,
can
wait,
help
wait,
you with
wait.
this, bud.
You don't have to be bound to the sword, but just by holding it, there is an insight that can come from it. It's a very
So
holy
it can
thing.
at least help you suss out.
If you
Let's see. Knowing the 3 that helped make spinach puffs,
Yes.
I'm gonna assign you 1, 2, and 3, and if I roll a 4, I re-roll.
All right, that's fair.
Which one was it?
1, 2, 3.
Inside check.
Ow!
Insight check on Morph.
That's on.
Oh yeah, that's a floor. That's a floor.
That's a 5.
That's a 5.
Hey, I rolled above a 10.
Good job.
1 second. Insight. It's not gonna be good.
Would it give him insight to whatever is possessing a thing?
I got a 17.
If it's high enough on a 17 on Morph.
Do you need me to roll anything?
No, this is something because
Cool.
I'm going to give a personal that's like
No, that's
because
fine.
you don't know, like
Yeah.
none three of you know. In just looking at Morph looks shocked as hell.
Yeah.
Morph's also looking really hurt too, because again, that very natural like doubled over in pain. Whatever's happening with Morph, why poison yourself? That
you
is
know.
kind
He's
of
super convincing. I'm a
at
nothing
least what you're
actor.
like. Hey, yeah, why would Morph
She's
like
been
this
studying
could have
that.
happened to Morph too? Why would she try it? Right, like that doesn't look great.
It's the whole iodine powder.
Iocane powder.
I can't have-
That's it.
Why,
That's
like,
it.
So on it, it's like enough of like I
Okay.
bet I
But
could
he
rule
was
out
immune when he pulled that. So again, Morph wouldn't have done something
Morph's
that could
acting.
actually kill her.
Morph's
Yeah.
acting.
Morph's acting.
I'm so good at acting. We know this.
Very committed to her part.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not Morph, guys.
Okay.
We're all.
Are
I'm
you
still
going to like
dying.
gasp out?
No, I can't breathe.
Yeah, I
can't
was gonna
breathe.
say. I
It
hope you
actually
can
does
tell
that.
us.
You can't.
Air cannot go past my vocal cords
Yep.
to make sound.
So it's a problem. You can still whisper actually.
Oh, can't lay on hands like fix a condition?
Yeah, and I'm waiting for that to
Oh, the paladins
happen.
are killing each other though.
The paladins are
Hold to attack.
Yes. And yeah, Hook gave the thing. I mean, even Jasmine to Krong is like,
That's
you
the
guys
end of my
might
turn.
need to figure out what's going on. Jim, that is your turn. Mr. Incredible, that makes your turn.
How
Wow, I'm
many
really good
bows
at
of
that.
this do I have left?
Kronk, you had a
rolled
terrible
real
roll,
low.
That's
honestly.
usually me.
Um,
Real low.
I was excited to get a nat 20 the first time.
Oh my god.
How many bows of
Punch
dragon
him
milk did I
again.
have left?
Punch him again.
2 or
Yeah,
3?
using attacks, just trying to punch away.
So focused on
August,
each
did I
other,
have
forget
2 or
someone's
3
dying.
dragon milk vials left?
You had
By the person
Yeah.
that's sitting
Okay.
You used it. We got rid of it. I'm very glad about that.
Right.
Cool. So I have 1 left. Is what you're saying?
No, so you had one to begin with, and that's why I was like, oh, you're actually using it.
Oh.
Gross.
No, I had several.
This
I
came up
started out
last
with
time
5.
as well.
This came up last time.
Yeah,
Wait.
I had 5 originally.
She has like 3 left.
Oh my
That's what I
gosh,
thought.
You do have 3 left.
This
Oh.
literally came up last time.
I gotta pull that
You
up again.
you keep wanting it to be gone so bad.
I make one off joke,
I'm just
and
saying-
suddenly.
Oh, what's gone is the potion, the poison thing that I got from the fighting festival.
Thank
That's
you.
what's
Okay, no,
gone.
thank you. I was
Because
thinking.
they
I'm
Yes.
like, I
Thank you.
did not.
You
do
have it.
that.
It's the point because you use that against the Jabberwock. Thank you. So, Mr. Incredible,
Yes.
in your attacks, if you're going to attack,
22 to hit.
22 to hit, that will hit. So that's going to be your D10 of damage with bludgeoning, basically.
Wait, without a weapon, he gets to do a D10?
Mhm.
That kind of defeats the whole reason
This
why
is part.
monks are
This is
cool.
part of
How
what
they're
not only
flavoring.
his training, but it's also like Edna's. It's a reflavoring of weapons
I don't
because
have a
it's like
single weapon.
Oh,
it's
oh,
what
right,
he's
right,
used because he's
right,
like,
right,
I'm going
right.
to
Yeah,
better
I
my
remember
suit. I'm
now.
going to talk to Edna.
I
I'm
kind
going
of
to train.
forgot that he didn't have a weapon because he does do so much
So what'd you get?
damage.
Yeah, I just forgot.
Let's see. That's gonna be 15 damage.
15 on the first one. Kronk, you. Oh, definite good right hook just under the rib. You feel that come in. As Mr. Incredible, you're looking in his eyes again,
Has
and right
anyone
now
here
it
seen
looks
The
very
Chosen?
genuine.
Not yet.
Because it's just that, like, okay, I guess we gotta fight.
Worth
You
watching?
do, I think, still
yes.
have 2 attacks.
I'm just
No.
gonna make a
Yes.
reference.
Yes, so you do have 2. Do you want to keep taking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Has anyone seen The Chosen?
No.
No.
Parts of it, I think.
Oh no. There's never mind. It
Not
won't,
20.
it won't stick.
No way.
That's a
Ouch.
crit.
Wait, why do you have advantage?
It's called To War. It's an ability that I have.
Yes. Wait! You don't have the ring,
ring.
Okay, then I miss on that one.
Yes, excuse me, thank you. I think you would have still hit on the other, though.
Yeah.
So you have one last attack if you want to try. Without advantage, yes, sorry. 2 War is something that until you have the
That's
ring back.
true.
That's
Not 20.
Really?
that's gonna be a crit.
Oh, ouchies.
If you need another D10, I have one right here.
Sure. Why did I give you those dice? You're hurting my wife.
Hey, wait a second.
Who is Kronk?
Who is
Braxton's life got real
So,
weird.
Yep.
I'm confused.
17.
17 more points. Kronk with
But if
17
it
more
crit,
damage.
Doesn't it double?
That
Oh,
was
no,
it.
that's
He
why
rolled
you
another
rolled
die.
2d10.
Kronk, you were at 78 hit points. You're still up. You just got a little hurt. It was just that initial. Wait,
Maybe I just didn't.
did you have 110 hit points?
That's my maximum. We must have long rested and I forgot.
You did. With
Yeah,
the
we
tower,
did.
it was a long
Yeah.
rest.
Okay.
Oh,
Thanks.
That-
that's right, we're in the tower.
I feel a lot.
Yes,
better
this is technically right outside
Okay,
the
I'll
tower.
get in as long as
Okay.
you-
So yes,
now.
Yeah.
70.
78
Yeah,
hit
I wouldn't
points.
ask you to, even if
That
you
doesn't
could.
seem right.
Well, because you got hit twice.
You got twice for 32 points of damage.
So I'd be at 68.
110 minus 32 is 78.
Oh, not
Yeah.
100. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't worry. I'm helping you out.
Math is
Also,
harder.
So,
if the
Mr.
DM
Incredible,
makes mistakes,
it's
he
now
gives
you
extra
start
hit points,
into a
you take
boxing
extra
match,
hit points.
basically. Just boom, boom, boom.
As opposed
Starting
to the
in
meter.
Kronk, you're dodging, weaving. Like one of the hits you successfully dodged, but then hits you really hard again in that same spot, and you
Right
feel
in
the
the kidney.
crunches. Oh, that didn't feel great. Mr. Incredible just trying to fight it out. But that makes Kronk
And
your
not-
next.
Not saving
Okay.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. What the heck is happening? I go for spinach puffs, his eye turns black. I come back, Jim is like dying. Okay, I'm
All
gonna
of you
fucking-
can hear that.
I turned black.
Yeah.
That's happened ever since I got this coin. I'll turn my eye black again.
Okay.
What? Okay, anyway.
Hang on. What
This
are
is
the
a lot of
chances-
new information all at once for people to.
What are the
anyway.
chances no one's possessed and that's what Hook saw?
You see
guys
Hook
figure it
over
out.
Jim.
How can you move Jim?
He's starting to like try to like chest press, see if he can force like an air, like literally try to like push at least to do something. Your Hook looks up, just there was something. No.
It was different from that?
There's a difference between
Also,
being
guys,
undead and being
Thumbelina
possessed.
saw something too. Remember? You told Thumbelina that she
Okay.
saw something. She
I'm
just didn't know
gonna
what it was. 'cause
help
she got
Jim
that
not
one.
die.
You got the nat 20 when you were inside.
Yeah.
Last time. That's why you were the one that got to
Yeah.
on the insight with Hook. That is because there was enough where you're like, wait, something's off.
Yeah, so Hook isn't just
So
lying.
Hook and
both
with
sides.
Zone of Truth, you know, and Hook would even say it like, hey, honest, literal with this spell zone, she knows someone's off, and if it's one of you two, what do you? And eye turning black, is that an undead thing or is that a demon thing? Good, trying to like push breath.
Well, he didn't turn when I turned the Faithless, so my guess is he's not a demon. I'm gonna lay on hands for Jim because My guy needs help.
Excellent. How many points you want heal?
Someone save me.
I was instructed from the person that hired me for the mission to fight.
I am really low. I am out of 100.
You can only,
And
with lay on
600,
hands, you have to either
35.
cure poison or you give hit points.
So you get a choice. You could try to
Yeah.
cure a poison.
I would like to not die from poison.
Yeah, so
Then
do
I
the
will
poison.
cure 5 hit points for poison.
No, so it's
you
either
burn
you,
those
Yeah.
5 hit points. So I don't actually gain the hit points, but you get rid of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
so that's you can cure multiple
Which
diseases
honestly,
and
that's
neutralize
something that
multiple
none of
poison.
us can help with. So
Yeah.
that was
Single use lay of hands.
Because none of us we can help heal.
But
hit
we
points.
can't fix the poison.
We can't fix it.
So Jim, and this is what you feel. One layer of poison's about to burn away.
One layer?
Oh wait, no, it can't. No, neutralize multiple poisons. You feel your throat come back. Sorry, I misread multiple. I thought it said or neutralize a poison. Sorry, multiple poisons. You feel airway immediately comes back.
How many poisons are there?
And Tumbleweed, there's still that kind of darkness in the vein, but it's gonna. You see, it's already slowly fading. So it's neutralized, but now his body's naturally gonna work out just that. Kind of like with you two, except it's harder to see on tinier creatures. Poison is gone though, and you see Hook realizes, boom. So that was a good action. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
bonus
this, Mr. Incredible Kronk left your area of attack though to get to Jim. Would you try to attack
I
again?
thought we were all okay.
Where you were versus where everyone is now.
That's a 14.
Swing and a miss. Just to see.
What the heck, man? I'm probably gonna reflex punch back. Is that something that I can still do?
No, because
No.
Lay of
Okay.
hands
Okay.
is a action. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not a bonus action. So.
Cool.
No, and it's because you left his area of attack. He can attack.
Yeah,
'Cause it-
opportunity
yeah.
attacks.
You
Gotcha.
can't react to it.
Okay.
Unless you have like a reaction.
But that's a good choice. So yeah, Kronk, you give this information out to everyone. You go down and you feel vroom, healing magic, vroom, and you watch that glowing magic circle around Jim, burning away the poison inside. Air breath comes back. You're feeling good.
Okay, so no one's currently dying.
No, because you two just got like bad
Are we
effects of just
still
having
initiative?
poison.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's still an initiative.
Why is there an
Somebody
initiative?
poisoned by puffs, and I want to know who.
Okay.
That's going to make Kronk. I think that was your turn. Unless
I
I don't think
wonder
you have a bonus action.
who
spell.
it is.
Well, we can go to Truth again and ask who poisoned everybody.
Morph that makes
That
you.
is if
I'm going to
they-
cast Identify on Mr. Incredible.
Identify.
I don't think that's
Spell.
what.
I don't know, but I'm gonna
You
try.
you can try, yeah.
I don't think that spell works the way you think it would.
Oh, I don't think so either, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
I mean, still
It is an
19,
object,
but-
unfortunately.
I thought you could do
Hey,
a person
she-
as well.
She's objectifying Mr. Incredible.
I want to objectify the Hulk
But
and
he's
see.
actually so he let Rebecca cast Identify on one of Lottie's characters.
Yeah,
earlier
you
in the
let
campaign, so,
Rebecca
like, this
do
is
it on
already a home
Rapunzel.
rule for us.
There's.
So
I have tried to like balance it out to be like so there is enough because yes, identify usually is an object. I am
Okay.
saying though with this, there can be. It's not all the same effects of identify
fair.
because like identify on a person can get very intense, especially with like a paladin where it's like you might learn about lay of hands. I have my thing. So you are identifying. If it is magic non, you learn its properties, how to use them, but you're not going to learn how to use Mr. Incredible. And charges. You are
what
going to learn.
spells are affecting the item and what they are,
Mhm. And if the item was created by spell cast,
and which spell created it.
you learn spells. Here's what you're doing.
Okay.
If you instead touch a creature through
Yes.
the casting, you're going to learn what spells if any are affecting it.
Okay.
You have to get up because you and become a little magnifying class, bonk Mr. Incredible gently on the shoulder, just like, okay, identify. Immediately you learn with the creature thing, there are no spells affecting him.
Good to know.
This is not a spell thing.
Curse doesn't count as a spell.
No.
Because
What?
I do know about the curse. So.
Yes, you know about the curse because you were there with the coins.
Yep.
Here's what you were getting. With Mr. Incredible, with what magic is imbued on him, deep, necrotic, fiendish magic is coursing through him. You don't know what that could mean.
I don't know if it's the curse or if it's.
Could be either. You do see, though, with what you would get is, and you're probably sure this is more the curse, this curse, you are seeing it leads. This is not a fast-acting curse. what you are getting is this curse is going to be building. That this curse has layers as it gets worse. The end curse is you see a fate worse than death. Pure madness, loss of self. And you see Mr. Incredible's at a dark, dark tipping point.
Right now?
Yes. But you don't know though with this necrotic fiend, is it a demon, is it a curse? But if it is the curse, there's a dark point he's reached of this might not go well for another couple times. Or even another time.
And do I have a hint that it probably comes to that tipping point whenever he dies?
No, that's something unfortunately you can't.
Just making sure.
You might be able to try to infer that as a character, but the spell's not going to give you anything like that because that would be trying to also help. Like, oh, is there a demon doing this too? It's that kind of stuff.
Okay, then I can make a free check and I still have a bonus action.
Yep.
I'm going to turn back into morph. Just so that really cool feature where you don't die.
Yeah.
It's
I'm like,
a
because rounds are like really quick, so I'm like still like.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Do I know his full name? I feel like Edna has said it before.
You know Bob. You actually don't know his last name.
Bob, incredible.
Yes. Yeah.
Please look at me because this is a problem.
You're trying to
You
keep.
are cursed.
Yeah.
And guys, so please stop fighting. You are cursed, and it
He's
is
the
getting
only
worse.
one fighting!
Exactly.
Yeah. But okay.
Jim, look at this.
Hey, I just want to let you know that I know crazy, and you're about to go crazy in like the worst possible way. And I can tell you right now that you really don't want to go down that road. You're gonna be something worse than dead very soon if you don't stop whatever this is.
Are you doing any bonus action or
Persuasion.
check? A persuasion check.
I have a +7.
Cool.
Honestly, I don't think my character would even know what you're talking about in this circumstance.
Plus,
You are about to-
persuasion isn't going to make him do it.
I know, but I
Just
can
because,
still.
like, there's a few reasons. Because I'm like preoccupied at the moment. And
Basically,
also, I
for
don't
persuasion,
know...
can I reflavor it? Basically, what I'm trying to do is show him how serious and how honest I am being right here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, I just cast Identify on you. There is something bad coming, and you are making choices towards it.
There's just like
So
there's
that's
a few
the best
things
I
that
can
are
do.
going on right now that like
Oh,
I'm
that's fair.
preoccupied, but like also
Oh.
I don't know exactly what you
Plus
want me
7.
to do to change my.
I know, but I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
what
like
you have
you can't
to do.
just not be cursed. We need
I know.
Yeah.
I know,
I
but
don't know.
how to not.
Basically-
I don't know how
You're
to
trying to
focus
do a
someone.
persuasion to.
basically, I'm trying to
So
convince him that this is a serious thing. We need to get it figured out.
Yeah.
here's
And
the
you
vibe
can't
I'm
just-
getting
Mhm.
from
Okay.
Mr. Incredible.
By the way, I got a 26 at that. Makes a difference. I am
Yeah,
dead
we'll get there.
serious with this.
Here's the vibe that Mr. Incredible has on that. I think he
Mhm.
knows you're incredibly genuine with that,
That's
and
good.
he knows that you mean well.
But he's like,
But he
you're
doesn't-
misinformed, or you don't know what exactly was going on. So how
Well,
does this
he
help?
just- Even if he cares, really, he just doesn't know what you want him to change.
Okay, yeah.
Like he's just.
I
Being
don't know
Mr.
what I
Incredible
need him to
right
change
Yeah,
now.
either.
Yeah. I'm
Can,
like,
can we find a cleric when we get out of hell?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh.
yeah, we probably can.
I'll say on a 26 with the curse. I say you something with the curse, real
There's
quick, just
remove
if you
curse.
want to check that
You
out.
have removed curse.
Do you?
I thought you did.
No, she has bestow curse.
Bestow
Bestow
curse.
curse. Well, that's a lot less useful right now.
Just so you know,
I enjoy using that.
I'm not crazy. I can do what I want.
Oh,
I'm
I will
gonna
be a
god.
god!
You are
I'm gonna be a
going
god
crazy.
someday. So
You watch as Mr. Incredible's voice rips through, and you hear two voices. I will be a god. And
Guys,
guess what?
I think you're around it.
Mr. Incredible, you're about to take a legendary action.
okay.
I knew it!
Jim, you're prone on the ground, my friend.
Why the fetch?
I was right. It was one of the clerics.
And
I the paladins.
go ahead, roll your
I knew
damage.
it was one of those two.
Naughty the fetch.
Go
It's
ahead.
not a spell.
This is an attack. Mr. Incredible is about to punch. Go ahead and take these 3d8s with this.
Wait, I have counterspell.
But it's
Uh,
not
It's an attack.
It's an
It's
attack.
I have rolled to hit for
Okay.
you,
Okay.
but I'm going to let you roll the damage because there
This
is
is a
going to be something at
problem.
the end of this.
Can I uncanny dodge this? I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
coming
Well,
down.
no, I'm a roll.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Roll to the side. It's a 7.
That'd be
That's
fantastic.
16.
16.
Oh.
So have it with uncanny dodge.
So it's 8.
Eight.
You were close.
Jim,
Okay.
27. As you guys watch black tendrils pop in muscle out against the red suit as boom, Jim, you immediately are
Is he
rolling out of the
red?
way as fast as you can and just clips your side, but still enough where it's like, my rib against the back, boom, slams down as you run up into that. That's a legendary action that you just took.
No, I'm not going to give you your shit.
Morph, that is the end of your turn as you persuaded this thing into speaking and attacking.
Well,
cool.
Found it. Cool.
Oh, clever. So that was from the persuasion.
That was from the persuasion, yeah.
Nice.
That was good persuasion.
Thank you.
This thing was persuaded into a sense to talk, which it may not have been if you had done nothing. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Mr. Incredible, yeah, you're feeling fine.
Yeah,
Everything
it doesn't
seems
feel
fine for you.
helpful,
Yeah,
but
I mean-
hopefully it was.
I don't know what's wrong.
Wait, so did
guys.
you just not notice what just happened?
That
Jim's
was
over here
totally-
like, yeah, he seems fine. This is normal. Just kidding, no.
That's a
Oh,
par for the
Mr.
course.
Incredible.
Jasmine, you just hear, ooh, and when you turn around, Roger's disappeared.
He's
Yeah,
like,
thanks.
I'm out.
Thumbelina, that is your
He's like,
turn.
this ain't part of the contract.
Dominate monster work on the demon inside.
Ooh.
No, it can't.
I think
Because
maybe.
I saw the arm, and so it has to be within a creature I can see within
Some-
range.
Oh! You saw those black tendrils coming out.
You're trying to beguile a creature that you can see.
And since it's 60 feet, it's not touch.
I'll get it. Here's
You
what's going to happen.
loser!
What?
I hate you.
That is the
I've
magic.
been waiting for this all, like, since I joined this
Just waiting for
Yeah.
Nick to betray us all.
The betrayal.
Again.
Thumbelina,
See, we're
you
gonna
go
fight
to
the demon
cast.
inside him, but
As
then
you
we're gonna have
cast,
to fight him.
you
Yeah.
use the
Eventually.
spell, and as it seeps in, you watch the eye on Mr. Incredible's chest glow with that red beholder eye. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
No.
Dispels it.
Oh
completely.
no, the anti-magic eye.
He
on
has his
suit.
anti-magic
Oh, 'cause
suit.
it's Still, oh my gosh.
Rapunzel, why'd you do that?
Do I notice her cast it?
You do, because you see, like Thumbelina, you get it. Vroom, feeling.
Only 8 level spell
That
slot.
was-
What the heck, Thumbelina? I thought we were butts.
I'm
All
not
of you-
trying to cast it on you.
What the heck, Thumbelina? I thought we were buds. You see,
That is so
black is
nice.
dripping from Mr. Incredible's mouth as
Gross.
what was like poison for Jim. Darkness
having
is
way too
spreading
much
up
fun.
into Mr. Incredible's
love it.
face.
We have to kill Mr. Incredible.
Yes,
You-
Maybe.
please.
Oh my god.
Maybe.
I have an
Thumbelina,
idea.
that was an action. You do have bonus action or other quick checks.
I have an extra attack.
You do have your extra attack.
But you cast the spell, right?
Cast spell, so it
if
couldn't
the
be a
spell
spell.
takes your whole action,
Oh, yes, yes.
you can't do 2 attacks.
It would have to be the attack, not, yeah.
I got you.
Yes. Thank you, sorry.
Just the resident rules lawyer over here making life hard.
I'm
for the
actually,
party. I am
No, that's fair.
actually
Stickler. We just watched Cuphead.
That was a good show.
Who's the person after me?
After
I
you,
think I
Jasmine.
am.
Yes.
and then after Jasmine with me.
Yes.
I can get Bardic with someone. But I'm trying to figure out who's going to do the most damage. Because ultimately we're going to have to take him down.
I do have sneak attack.
But we also have a paladin who's got this crazy magical hammer.
Kronk, you do have paladin magic. You have that stronger connection with that godly force.
So I think I'm going to give the Bardic to Kronk.
Okay.
Just because I know Kronk can use crazy types of
So
damage.
you're gonna have a D12
offense
that
to
you can
you.
add to any
Okay.
roll if you want.
Okay.
So if you make a roll and let's say it's like a 12, and you're like, ooh, I'm just gonna roll this 2 and add those together. So go ahead and do it. And because of Thumbelina that college source, this can be used for attack damage too.
Actually,
So
I
if you-
have combat and Bardic. Which one would be better?
Oh yeah. Because if you give a combat, it means you can roll another D12 for damage.
Okay. Why don't I give combat instead?
Okay, yeah. So
Instead
yeah,
of
so you
Bardic.
get that. So you can roll damage and add a D12 on top of it.
Cool.
So, Thumbelina, you give that little boof. You feel the nature magic seep into you. Kronk blends really well through. You're like, ooh, I feel great now. Incredible.
This puzzle great. I don't know what's wrong, Jim.
I hate your suit for the first time. Never mind.
Yeah, this is crazy. I love it.
The demon picked the right person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jasmine, that's you.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I saw that, like, the beholder eye on his suit gave him some sort of...
Yeah, something like
non-ability,
seeped
right?
it. So the spell, like, basically the suit took it and just...
So I'm not sure the mechanics of the suit and whether or not this would even work. But as a bonus action, I can make a sleight of hand check. Could I, like, steal the beholder eye off the suit or something?
Trying to get it off, yeah. Because
As
it
that
was
sleight
a
of
physical
hand?
thing sewn on.
For that bonus action of the cunning hands or whatever?
Yeah, I'd allow it. I
I
no, wait,
didn't
that's
either, and I
different.
kept wondering if it was actually going to come in clutch, and now it finally
It
works.
did
and
against
it's
the party,
against
yeah.
us.
So in Critical Role with season 2 with
19 plus
Sam's
14.
character,
Is that
he had half
33?
luck, never used it
Yeah.
until they
33?
tried to get him a cursed item away from him. He's like, no, I have half luck. It's like, oh, you use it now, huh?
On
really
a 33, the DC being 30.
Yeah!
Because that's something
Girl!
impossible. Edna Modes checks, they're 30. You... Foo. Mr. Incredible, again, Jasmine comes in. Foo. It doesn't damage suit, but perfectly.
Oh, you're so cool.
You are holding the eye. It could be reattached.
The eye of Akima.
It's something, because it can't, and you are now holding it away, and you kind of feel that in your suit. You still feel, it's got a lot of those other properties.
Yeah.
That property of anti-magic has just gone. I'm going to make it a legendary action for you there. Jasmine,
Gets punched in the face.
this is a spell.
Counter. Okay, cool.
Counter
You
spell.
can use your counter spell.
You improve counterspell on that. Jasmine, you watch as Mr. Incredible had lifted his arm, muscle rips apart, and dark energy was building inside. Back into the hand as Thumbly, you basically that almost reverse time Doctor Strange back in. And Mr. Incredible, you just feel though, Jasmine's now stealing your eye. And everyone's just attacking you.
What the heck, dude? What did I do to you?
What did I do to you?
Wait a second. I have an action.
Alicia, can I
touch
take
you.
another?
Didn't even
Do it.
talk
Take as
with
many as
you.
you want.
Dude, take
Thank you.
steal.
They were literally free.
Yeah.
You do it. Yeah, you have your action. That was a bonus action. That was a well placed.
Did I take any
So,
damage when she
at
took the eye
level-
off?
No, it's with that 30 DC, it was just basically a.
I think I'm gonna casually just walk up because she's walking away, right?
No,
Or,
I'm not. I'm
right
in
there.
the middle of taking an action. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
by
Smack
13th
first.
level, you ignore all class, race, and level requirements on the use of magic items. Is there a way for me to use this eye for myself in some way? Like, can it do anything? As my action?
No,
can I
it,
use
it
this?
doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do it. Doesn't do anything. It's ours.
Just give it back, okay? I swear, it's
I
not
was using
important, but I
that for the
really
good of the
want
joke,
Jasmine.
man.
This would fit perfectly into your Sultana crown.
Oh, that's awesome. That's dope.
Can I take a hide action to give myself some time to figure this out?
Oh, yes. Go ahead and roll stealth. I know Mr. Incredible / whatever this is, true perception.
24.
On a 24, you're still in sight.
Okay.
You watch Mr. Incredible's face whip around,
Is she
sees you
within-
as you try to roll out
Never
a way, find like that darker corner, like find through the sand. Mr. Incredible still sees you.
Okay. So that was my action and bonus action. Do I still get a free check?
Yeah, you can do a
I
free
would
check.
like to make a free check to figure out, like, what this eye can do.
Arcana.
Okay. Actually, I'm not great at Arcana, but we'll see.
I'm great at Arcana. You should give it to me. I'll totally give it back.
What is your Arcana?
+9.
I have a +10. You should give it to me.
Yeah, no.
Well, I have a body.
Oh my.
I do too. I just don't know where.
That was a 4, so this is useless. But I am going to yell, like, okay, like,
That was really funny.
do your unpossession magic while he's vulnerable, guys.
He's vulnerable. Kill him. Yeah.
I
Basically.
used the one spell that I thought would work.
I had to. I'm like, all right. And that may have been helping you guys realize with other stuff like the zones of truth and other stuff earlier.
Right.
This, yeah, it's a beholder eye, Jasmine. Something might be up with this.
Yeah.
You're not sure, unfortunately.
Whose turn is it?
Right now, that just made Jasmine. This makes Hook. Hook's going to take his turn. You see, he whips out his sword. He's coming up to you, Mr. Incredible.
Does anyone have
lower was 16.
No, that was definitely
Mr.
a
Incredible,
trait.
you're only going to take one of these attacks. He is going to deal you 10 points of damage as he picks up rapier that Jim gave him, or goes in at you and starts poof, 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 poof. And then he is going to try and grapple you.
Can I hellish rebuke?
Oh, yes, you can.
He's got a hellish rebuke?
Not
creature.
from the ring, from something deeper.
Yep.
What the heck, old man? You tried to kill me before. I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything! Jaw rips open, flame bursts out.
This is epic.
This is so fun. Hook takes
Hannah,
all that
what the
damage.
heck?
We're all
You
fine.
see, he takes it and just like, stop, demon. Remember your
very
friends. Please, you're gonna get to roll this. It is a strength check. The strength check here. You get to add 10 right now. As we've entered, yeah. So right now it'd be 10.
29.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
it?
You
Hook,
rolled a freaking 9.
Wait,
Hook
do
did-
I get to add my strength modifier as well?
yes.
34.
34. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's both of you combined. Yeah, that definitely would. Because Hook did really well with like a 25. But you see, Hook tries to grab you. What like grabs into flesh? The flesh like rips in around. Immediately is out. Hook takes this, and you see he just readies up for whatever you're gonna do. With that, that makes Jim's turn. So Jim, you have just rolled out on the ground. You're watching. Boom! Slash. Immediate. The eye's been grabbed. Thumblean tried that magic. It is now your go.
So, how broad would you say are Mr. Incredible's shoulders?
Okay.
Extremely?
And you said I was
is it
objectifying
about
him?
this?
Hey, Nick.
About
Go ahead
I
and
think
measure real quick. We're gonna use IRL. Let's see how.
We're gonna use Nick as
Shoulder, shoulder, and remember, it's almost like at the bicep too, because it's a broader thing.
Hold it to where it's supposed to go.
He has too many muscles. He can't reach.
Nick, when you do this, can you
This
touch
might
his
be.
shoulder?
Let's get someone else.
Hey, Nick, I'm really curious. Can you touch your shoulder like this?
Kind of that shoulder, shoulder.
Okay, my dad still has
Like
bigger
shoulder to
muscles.
shoulder.
Yeah.
I just have to check.
We've got like 23 and
2
a half.
feet.
23, about 2 feet. Mr. Incredible is a
God,
big old buff dude. Here, just
Okay.
Okay, but
Completely unrelated.
You just have to look at how hard it is in my shirts.
How wide does the bag of holding open to?
Wait.
Completely unrelated.
What'd you say?
Don't worry about it.
Nobody tell Nick. Let him be surprised.
Wait.
This works.
Wait.
Isn't it 3 feet? Isn't it 3 feet?
I'm surrounded by mad geniuses.
I'm gonna message you, Braxton. I'm gonna message you.
Oh my gosh.
We got you, Nick.
This is so much better than
We
anything
got
I was
you.
imagining.
Here's 3 feet. That would fit him.
I will let you guys know a bag of holding cannot open to 3 feet.
No.
No.
So I
Okay.
just messaged you to let you
Okay.
know.
I roll out, get up, pull the sword out of the bag of holding.
Sword. Huh?
Uh,
Panic?
There's just panic. going
Inside
between the
panic?
two.
Inside panic?
Panic.
Panic?
Idea.
Idea? Questioning.
I flip the bag of holding, run up, and try to shove it on Mr. Incredible.
I'm going to roll.
Okay.
This is pure box of doom.
Oh my gosh.
This could change everything right now.
That is so funny.
Oh. I'm catching on now.
Watch as I make Mr. Incredible disappear.
There's no air in there.
There's actually about 10 minutes.
10 minutes worth of air.
But you don't need to breathe.
This is a dexterity saving throw.
Worse than he's going crazy.
I think that's the best way to describe it.
I see it.
It's because you're trying. It's not like really a strength thing. It's more like, ooh, like dodge back under. Like, no, don't.
So what's the DC?
There's a good modifier. You can message me something because it would be like a reaction thing. It's something that's about to happen.
But
Go
he's
ahead
already used
first,
his
you can
reaction
let's
to
just
attack.
You have already
He
used
did.
your House Rebuke. And
Yeah, so he doesn't have any more reactions.
until you start your next turn.
This
But
isn't a
yeah,
reaction.
exactly. That's because I think I might know what you're thinking. So I'm trying to take everything into account. There's
This is an
a
insane idea.
lot that might just happen.
I'm
Yes.
at 27 hit points. I
Yes,
gotta
yes,
think.
that's what.
Yeah.
So
I
there-
can't just attack this fetcher.
okay, making sure it is something I was going to bring up. Yes, because of Indomitable, you can have basically 2 tries.
Yeah.
It's so. Fun fact, Mr. Incredible, your dex isn't bad. It's like a +3.
Mm-hmm.
This thing inside you doesn't give much to it.
Okay.
So you have a +3.
If it helps, I have a +10 to acrobatics and sleight of hand. Like
The
I
DC
can do
check
stuff
is
here.
a 20 to escape, like a saving throw of 20. So you need to on a 17 or higher, it will fail. So you guys want 16 or lower.
Come on.
Twice in a row.
That's pretty good odds.
That's good odds.
Oh, but he has advantage?
16
Yeah,
dollars twice
he
because
does.
of Indomitable. He can reroll
Right,
fail
right.
save. Here comes the first one. That is a 9.
Okay, so he just has to roll
Okay.
below a 16.
Below
Come on.
16. On 17 or higher though, he's gonna succeed.
Come on.
Okay. You, Mr. Incredible, what are you saying right now? Also, this is important.
Wow, it's dark in here. No,
Ah, sorry.
I mean, like, okay, really, what the heck?
Really, what the heck?
This reminds me of the playground when I was a little kid.
This is exactly how you treat those better than you.
Come on.
I will devour your souls.
I thought we were friends.
We were friends.
You were getting along great, man.
We were getting along.
Yes!
As in one motion, you watched him spring up. Foo. Immediately out of initiative, everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Shut that sucker!
Hey, Mr.
I
Incredible.
pull out a rope and I start wrapping that sucker.
Immediately, you are in a very, very dark space. We will get to that.
Wait.
As
So we have 10 minutes until he dies.
Well, he could try and bust out or do
Whose bag of
something,
holding
right?
is this?
Wait, creatures
There's
can't
really
escape
not
a bag
anything
of
he
Wait.
took the sword out.
I
He,
took
He
the sword
has
out.
a bag of holding.
No, no.
yep.
You're in the astral plane!
I told you it was box to do. I was like, what's about to happen?
I'm so glad you have your soul.
Here's a.
Oh my gosh! Because we talked about this and I still forgot.
I am so grateful that I swallowed my soul. If I had given it to Jim again,
Oh my
you
gosh.
just ruined 2 perfectly good bags of holding.
This is
I was gonna do
amazing.
Phantasmal Killer on the thing inside of him. And
I
then
just
as a
wanna point out
bonus, I was gonna do
That
something.
all of Desani is going to have a whole lot of deflation in the economy because that
Yes.
was over 50,000
1,000 gold. The bag of
It's just
holding has been
gone.
placed into a similar extra-dimensional space. A gate opens to the astral plane.
That's insane.
The gate originates where the one item was placed inside the other. So as you poof over Mr. Incredible's head, boom, 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 bluish green light of hell emerges.
I'm so sorry.
Would
Would
you-
Morph
just
know
happened?
what is happening?
Could I roll a luck check to see if, like, the mage hand got rid of my bag of holding, or is it too late for that?
Too late.
Okay.
That's why it was box to do, because I'm like, if you succeed,
Yeah.
you're out.
Oh,
But if you
no.
fail, you had a bag of
Wild.
holding on your belt.
I think I'm sealed to craziness for the rest of my life because I'm just
You-
alone with this demon.
Vroom, 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 vroom.
I'm sure the
Into
demon
the
will get you
astral
back
sea.
somehow.
Mr. Incredible.
Wait, just as that a gate opens, so does he go through the gate?
This is
Or-
what happens. If the bag is contents are scattered in the bag,
Right, which would include him now because he was one of the contents.
Mr. Incredible, you boom, 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 tumble out. Gold has sprayed everywhere.
I am like swimming through the astral sea, like
Wait,
trying
does
to
it
put
say
it
that
in
everything
Tries
is
to-
scattered into
Gold
the gate?
is starting to sink immediately as you. Edna doesn't put pockets in her suits on.
It's skin tight.
In
That's
skin
something
tight
you know.
as much as you can. Here's a quick luck. You get sorry. You grab exactly 24 pieces of gold and shove them inside your suit as
Okay,
fast
some of
as
that
you
had
can.
to have been platinum.
Not necessarily. Didn't have a lot.
So I rolled the. I'm saying it's just
Okay,
gold.
okay.
Because you really didn't have any platinum piece on you. Platinum has newly been minted in Desanya because this was old dragon gold. Or most of it.
We were at the
Oh my gosh! I don't think you had any other items though, thankfully.
No.
Your bag of holding was just your money.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. Because fun fact, I mean, the poison was your blood. It was not anything that you. Cause you didn't know this, but the demon was using its own blood demonic thing for that poison.
Really quick, it simply says that it opens a gate in the astral plane.
So.
But like.
The contents are just ripped. So the gate is pulsing. There is a Mr. Incredible
Yeah, so
size
that
gate
does
still
not mean
open.
that he went through.
Well, no,
No,
it
he
would
did,
put him
but
through
August
all
is
the
saying
all
he
the
might be able to get
contents
back
of the.
through.
Where
Can I
are
get
you?
help? Or do I need to do my own search as well?
I got
This is,
26 if that helps.
26. It would be your own search.
My own search.
26 morph. You've been to the Astral Sea too. This Astral Sea plane, you look out. You kind of looking through the portal. It's constantly shifting as the astral plane is. What you're seeing right now is you don't know if you go through where it could send you. This looks like a very volatile cannon out. Which is not great when you're trying to find people.
No.
Mr. Incredible.
Yes.
So it says it made a gate, right?
Yes.
The gate spell only lasts 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Just double checking so it's not like a permanent gate.
Oh
thing.
gosh.
Oh
That'd
yeah,
be
no,
so
a permanent gate to the
irresponsible.
plane, the astral sea plane in the middle of hell isn't great. Mr. Incredible, you are swimming. And
And
swimming.
I called it
Keep
from
swimming.
that planet and that universe.
as like universe stars speak, and just seeing this
Well,
morph in looking through.
I was gonna say I can cast Bigby's hand and just try to.
Do you want to try?
Well, go ahead and finish what you were saying. Sorry.
That's like
Go-
a fishing pole.
I know, but go ahead and say what you were gonna say. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. It's a lot to have.
Yeah.
A lot just happened I wasn't expecting. So
Yep, I believe that.
here's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
We always manage to surprise him.
Because you said morph and you were gonna say something.
Morph. What do you think Morph would want to do in a very pure sense?
Morph. When Morph almost died, like, was so friggin' close, the biggest thing that Morph was thinking of is that she wished she could have helped her friends more. And as much as she calls him mediocre, he is still one of her friends, and she doesn't have a lot of those, so she does want to save him.
Okay.
So.
You then can try to cast out Bigby's hand. Send
can
it
someone
through.
heal me while this is all going
Oh,
on?
I'll toss you a vial of dragon's milk.
I
Gross.
chug that. It's disgusting.
No, it's not because I have magically fresh vials.
Never mind. It's great.
It's more the psychological grossness of this is somehow reptilian milk.
How much do I heal from that?
I don't remember.
So,
Also,
right, gotta pull those stats
I'm
up.
gonna do a friggin' Arcana check or something and be like, does it do anything else?
Here's what's gonna happen.
Because on my turn, I was going to see if
I'm
it could
gonna
cure
say
poison.
this, Jim. I will give you the effects of a long rest, or not like effects of a long rest,
I
but
was
you
gonna
know,
say, what?
the healing. You would be back in full.
Okay.
If you're
Are
taking,
you serious?
if he's taking time to slowly heal, doing stuff, and just like a general like people would be performing medicine.
Well, cool.
No, normally I have other stats. I can't fund them right now, but
That's fair.
it's like there's nothing that could immediately do that to you. So
So
you'll
I
be
only
at
have 2 vials left.
2 vials left.
Okay.
And another one.
Mr. Incredible. We cut to you.
Can we reflavor it to gigantic morph instead of a hand?
It's a little gigantic morph.
A little gigantic.
More. And I'm just like floating on the lazy river right now.
You
As-
Ready?
Oh, I have a lot of music ready. I'm ready for these things.
I've needed this for a while.
Oh, Mr. Incredible, you hear the little voice in your head. But we were so close.
Don't worry. They'll pull us back.
Worry. We are lost. Our goals. All lost.
You don't know my friends.
No.
They'll come.
You know them? You think they're friends? They abandoned you. They put us here.
That's true. They'll come to me now.
What is wrong with you?
You
You're
hear
taking advantage
little
of my
voice.
Yes.
friendship.
Are we surprised?
Trust
Why are
in
you all
friends.
surprised? Again, this is why Jasmine was like, okay, I guess our problem is solved.
You're the one who
We
hired it.
trust friends. For now. There's going to be a luck check a minute.
Please do not save him.
Right? Like, if we
Here's-
save him, he comes back in the day,
Says
then
the person you
immediately
said
kill us
look.
again.
There
just
are
saying.
In the
there are
process of
things
going
on
through.
the astral sea, ladies and gentlemen. Things that I know of.
An astral
Captain
dreadnought.
Jack Sparrow.
No.
There could be pirates who have stolen boats. There could be devils and demons.
Does he just
There
steal
could
already?
be astral sea monsters. Those exist.
That's true.
I'm just waiting for the astral dreadnought to swim by and just nom.
Okay, guys, but if this was you as a character, wouldn't you want your friend to
Well,
be
yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, oh yeah, no, it's still that like we want to try to help, but it's. I will say this though,
But he
you
doesn't
guys
have
can
that
start
love.
making plans for what do we do when he gets back, if he gets back.
Yeah.
I
And there's
can
a
try
morph.
to make it come back, and then I can try and do mental prison on it.
I also have Dominate Monster, now that he doesn't have that thing on him.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
it might dominate the monster
Yeah,
inside and convince him to come out. Which is why I was like, when we were at that point, that's all I had. But if I was able to get a long
Minute
rest,
number 1, Mr. Incredible.
No, we didn't get a long rest. Cause
No,
this-
if I'm saying if I'm able to get a
Nothing.
long rest,
Oh.
get that.
It is
slow
a
spot back. See, I'm
slow,
gonna
lazy
eight.
eternity in the astral sea.
And we could
Box of Doom number 2.
Okay.
Box of Doom number 3.
What spells?
Box of Doom number 4.
Oh no.
Right, 'cause 10
Number
minutes
5.
means open.
Well, let's
Number 6.
'cause those
7. 8. 9. 10.
Is that just like
See if we
so that
found
you know what's coming up, or
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, she hasn't found him. She hasn't found him.
Nope,
She hasn't
nope,
found him.
nope.
Like,
Well, 'cause you-
The first minute has gone by.
I don't know.
But is it a minute? Or has it been a lifetime?
Let's look at the
Has it been a year? Has it been a day?
This is a stress-free life in here.
This is a pretty sweet normal.
you are going insane. Oh
In
my.
the second minute, you are suddenly in
Everyone
the
just
midst
wants to
of an
go
astral storm. Waves crash over you. Please go ahead. These are your normal stats. Make me just a strength saving throw. Just to not be pulled underneath. It's actually not a hard DC in the astral sea. Again, it's very ethereal. But there is a storm.
Okay, that's going to be. You said strength, right?
Yes, sir.
25.
You're good. Beating the DC of 19. Keep your head above. Really swimming, but everything fine. Minute 3, you think you see an astral seagull. But it wasn't the astral seagull. It turns into a nebulae star that swallows itself and becomes a blossoming galaxy.
Man, you never get used to this place.
Minute number 4, you look over and see an old pirate flag washing beside you that looks to have been a flag when you fought against Hook in the astral sea.
Yeah.
This looks to be Hook's pirate flag.
I'll grab it.
Cool. Grab it, kind of tie it
It's a
around.
cape now.
No gifts.
There is a Jolly Roger banner across your back as you float along. That was minute number 4. Minute number 5, absolute nothingness. Minute number 6, nothingness. Minute number 7, nothingness. In the 8th minute for you, for the 8th lifetime it could have been, or for the 8th second, you look around and see shapes in the distance.
What kind of shapes?
Large,
Yeah,
imposing
we could
shapes.
float past.
Am I
You-
breathing right now?
You are and you aren't. Your head is above water, so you feel like you're breathing. At the same time, nothing
Can I
seems to
go
be going in.
underwater and see if I actually need to breathe at this point?
You go under the water, and whether it's psychological or physical, something chokes you a bit.
Okay.
into like, like you immediately pick your head. The dark shapes are approaching. You see a large barge that is being pulled by a familiar metallic ship with red sails.
No.
Dark,
It is
black.
the walrus.
You see.
Wait, that's my ship.
No, that is
No.
Flint's ship.
Yeah.
Yours is the Tiger's Eye.
But I.
The old wall. Sorry, so I'm trying to explain. The old walrus, that is now the Tiger's Eye, but this is a newer walrus, a ship that has been built. Pulling a barge, as it's approaching, you see this barge has cages upon cages of beasts, persons. You see
This is
clowns that are Loxodon in nature, giant elephant clowns in cages with whips across their chest. You
Is this
see,
connecting with the other one?
So much.
this is connecting very much on a natural 20.
What?
On the 8th, it was close.
Is Eleanor watching?
I don't know if she is. If
go.
you're in the
Eleanor,
chat,
I
Eleanor,
hope
just
you
let us
are.
know. The barge, you see demons and alien creature that are whipping the cages with fiery whips.
Does
You
he
see
Flint on
shouting.
this?
You see a large demon standing at the helm of the ship. The pointed claw and fang ripping out. The alien body that has ripped into a devil that has grown larger, more muscular, and more sure of itself. Mr. Incredible, you're looking at Captain Flint, the old pirate, sailing through the astral sea with a barge full of
Pets.
Madness.
pets. They could, but you see, though, while animalistic, these are all person animals, like Tabaxi, Loxodon, dog person, Kitsune, all somehow animalistic, but definitely in cages.
Remind me, I need to have the ring to form armies, right?
You do.
That was a good
You
thought,
are
though.
opportunistic at every single chance you have.
Yeah.
That's how you survive in this crazy astral galaxy.
Yeah.
What's funny is he's not like this in his other campaign.
Oh, really?
Not at all.
It's fun. You have so much because the ship's still coming towards you. It doesn't look like people see you, or it could be that, like, yeah, why would there be a dude floating out in the astral sea?
I want to see if I could, like, just fake. Like, I'm dead.
Okay.
You are dead.
And just see if they just, like, ignore me, go by.
I think Big B's hand is helping.
You might get something.
You fake death, but keep that kind of like peripheral eye.
If Flint sees a gigantic
You
one.
see, body in the water, and feel hooks being tossed out. They don't like latch into you, but over you with chain,
I go, with chains.
like something to like try to drag you closer. Because it's not like latching into you, but it's, you know, toss a big old hook over and try to like
Yeah,
drag you.
it's.
Gotta fish
Have
it
you ever
out.
seen people like crab where they
Yes,
throw
yeah.
the hook out and then reel it in?
It's kind of that
I-
concept. Thank you. Yes.
take off.
You take off like
Because
swimming.
in the astral sea, you move according to your intelligence.
Mm-hmm. What's your intelligence?
15.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Does not beat the current intelligence of the thing that's chasing you. In moments as you're swimming, the ship has started looming closer. You see.
are now in the Sunday campaign.
You are now in the sense. Well, in a sense, because you see the demon look over. You see Flint. Where's my dark pirate music? I put.
Oh, yeah. Definite change.
As this thing looks over, you see its 6 eyes looking at you. Some of these eyes a little bloodied, but still very full of intelligence. Sees you swimming. Orcus!
What?
Orcus, what are you doing?
No!
Orcus was possessing him?
You see this demon
That's
looking
way
at you.
bigger than I thought.
This thing's looking at you, and it's calling
I
out
felt like low-level
familiarity.
random
Someone, but
Orcus.
Orcus, what are you doing here in the astral sea?
Just getting a workout.
Well, come aboard! You see, he pulls the chain. Oh my shoot, this is weird.
Oh my
Pulls you aboard.
gosh.
Immediately you're like already kind of that dry, like, whoa.
I go to embrace him.
He embraces. Gah! Looks at you.
It's been
I
far too
still
long.
want to say
Far too. We were coming to you in Sumani.
No.
Orf doesn't
Really?
know that.
Yes, of course. We were.
Everyone knows we haven't been in Sumani.
You see, but that's not the plan, Orcus. You're supposed to be there to take this shipment.
How long has he been
I know.
possessed?
You haven't heard about what's going on in Sumani, have you?
What's going on? Back to your but you see he shout, immediately brushes all the other aliens and demons away. They scamper away. What is happening? Has things changed? Last I heard, those damn Imagineers killed Yanoku and were heading their way to Agrabah. What happened?
That's true. I don't know where the reinforcements came from, but Sumani's been abandoned.
No!
Yes.
Damn.
There's no one there. It's
That might change
ruins.
plans.
Ah! You see Flint goes,
He might not.
cracks the mast with one massive fist, and the ship, and shouts, "Fix this!" Comes back to you. I haven't heard from Hades. His spies that he sends haven't talked to me in some time.
Cheers to Devo.
The pain and panic demons and devils are not to be seen. What is happening? What do you mean it's been where you had your armies? You had those armies from that other. Why are you here?
Why? There's nothing. There's no one in Sumani. It's ruins.
How? How have they gotten there so fast?
I don't know.
Could the gods have done this so you see Flint's looking very
actual crap.
you are getting so much information.
This is amazing.
I just know I don't.
You have no clue what this means.
I just know I don't want him in Sumani.
That is awesome.
You see though, Flint they've abandoned the whole city. Perhaps they figured out.
Rabbit's
If they found Yunoku's books, maybe they know. But they
You
couldn't.
should convince him to go to hell.
I thought you would convince Snow that you were real. Did she do this without your knowledge?
I don't know.
It's the fake thing!
Here's what. We must expedite our plans. I will contact Baron. First of all, he must move his forces. Then we must send word. The Imagineers are on their way to Agrabah, and they shall be killed. I've sent 2 dragons to deal with them.
No. They aren't going to Agrabah.
What?
No. No.
How are they not going to Agrabah?
I'll go to a point on the map, and I'll go.
So helpful.
They never expected us to, or they never expected.
Us
We never expected them to go here. They are converging here.
Luck roll! Luck roll!
Wild,
I'm looking for some like
wild.
open plains. They are gathering their forces right here, and I'll point like. Let's see.
Yeah, just go up and
my
choose
gosh,
place.
Designian map.
So I'm choosing right between Magencia and China.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh
They're
my
gathering
gosh.
forces right there.
He's gonna throw so many wild twists into
You should have chosen like the mountains.
And you don't have spies now to like counteract this misinformation. This is
I have
amazing.
intensely intricate campaigns. Things are happening with everyone.
And you just ruined it.
That's
I
amazing.
just ruined how much, and you just ruined how much.
That was incredible.
Okay, and this is only minute 8. Time is moving differently.
Yeah.
This is
Can I make a check?
yes.
And I'll point there, and I'll get back behind him like I'm like trying to strategize with him. What's in this room?
Yes, in his little cabin. Go ahead, make me a perception check, because already you're seeing
You're
a
gonna
lot
do
of
so
there's
much
like
recalculation.
We
it's
seriously
dark.
should have seen
There
it
are
coming.
corpses
Orcus
that
of
you
the
think maybe he's been
undead.
eating.
We should have seen that coming. Of course it was Orcus.
Orcus of the undead to take over the
Undead.
undead hero of Samani.
Well, that's what's interesting
He
because
said-
it sounds like he was supposed
Perception.
to be
Perception.
Or
in
yes,
the-
perception.
the one who was
Unless his investigation is something like
specifically
specifically
or
want to find.
something.
Yeah.
But on perception, what'd you
So
get?
like their plans were already going awry.
I got 15.
Crazy.
15. You're seeing there
Or
are
because of the curse.
what you're noticing. First of all,
Or just
tons
because
of corpses that he's been eating.
If we were already in
There's a big demonic circle
Or if he was,
etched,
like,
painted with
waiting for
blood
this Mr. Pill
on the
Knight so that he
floor
would then
in
hop
front
onto
of
the
what
phone
seems
or
to be like
whatever, I don't know.
mirror-like substance. Like it's not like connected, but it's yet
But-
broken. It's this translucent moving thing.
Wow.
Next to it, there are a lot of scrolls And finally in this room, besides the map, you are seeing some intricate stuff. You are seeing blood vials.
Blood vials?
Yes, vials, because you've seen Morph use these. Vials that obviously are meant to hold blood. Oh my gosh! Ah!
Specifically, I'm looking for something to restrain him.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try and take on a deep.
Nothing that looks restrainable.
I wouldn't do that, dude.
Okay, then I'm just gonna keep gathering information.
Okay. You point here. Here's what is gonna happen. South of China.
South of China.
It makes sense. They move against the Demogorgon, that weakling. But I thought that he had information. I thought he had China, but it makes sense. If they are wary of our plans, we must move quickly. If we send Baron out of the forest, we can meet against Agrabah, and they might be able to take Imagineers as fast as they can.
Oh heck yeah!
But
We're gonna get them out in the open and not in the slayer.
trying to make sure I do this all right.
You guys are excited.
We're so excited.
Baphomet must be taken to help with Demogorgon in China. Baphomet must leave the moors and head as fast as he can.
He was in the moors? Oh, interesting.
I'm not disagreeing. But
You're not disagreeing with me. That's a general, it's like, he's pulling rank. That's something you're aware.
I'm not disagreeing. Let me pitch an idea.
You are known for your horrible nature. Go forth.
I can't tell if he's talking to Mr. Incredible or Orcus at this point. Sorry.
Look at the mountain range.
Yes.
The mountain range.
Yes, the horn in the mountains.
Don't you think it would be wise to get the high ground? Use our forces to...
Get the high ground. That is not the mission.
Wait, I'm not done. Get the high ground. Let them send their forces. While we have the high ground, we can take them out. Then, we simply move across the continent until we have the entirety of Kazan.
This is going to be a deception check because, unfortunately, and you don't know, this isn't the plan. Like, there is a different goal than what you're suggesting.
Essentially, what I'm trying to do is get him to separate his forces, because right now he's talking about making them all go one place. I'm trying to separate them out.
Yes.
Lure them into battle with the Matterhorn.
Deception, you said?
Yes.
Okay. 16.
16.
Oh shoot.
I'm not saying your plan is bad. I just wanted to bounce that idea off of you.
He did not fail enough to believe you, but he failed.
Okay.
So here's the guys. That's not a good idea. We must destroy them from the inside. That is a bargain we have with the Dark God.
Good point. Good point.
Because as those stupid Imagineers go forward trying to find us, we ruin their capitals. And as far as sources say, I've talked with Titavilis, in the rest of the Imagineers still have yet to leave the second layer.
Yes.
And as long as they can keep murdering those bastard devils, we have upper hand.
That's true. Okay. We do need to reformulate our plans based on their movements. Let's just start from the beginning. What was our main goal?
Persuasion versus an insight, because you're trying to...
Yeah.
It's not like he might start to get something, but he could just totally...
Or actually, I think I might phrase it like...
No, he's good. On a nat 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The main goal is...
Listen! We destroy the capitals from the inside with our natural madness and our natural armies. As the Imagineers are sent off on a quest, eventually we might kill them. But we leave the rest of the Imagineers to kill the Devil Lords, letting Hades take their armies. As this happens, we have our spies bringing forth our darkest warriors. We have the Doctor, who takes forth even now the souls to resurrect, to scatter, using the armies of the Wanti against them. And, as you know, we have our little plan on the inside.
Yes.
You see, no.
And that plan is...
And that plan is,
You're learning a lot, man. Holy shit. This is not
That would be
good.
great. I mean, I've been trying to imagine what that plan is gonna do. What's playing out in your head?
Hey, if all goes well, I wear the pelt of that beast for myself. We control time. We control the nations. We control their minds. Hades rules, and we have what's coming to us.
It would be beautiful.
Why do they always want Hades to rule?
He's kind of the one that
Because
starts this
he'll
whole
give
thing.
them whatever they want. Instead
Now, you need to get back. I shall be taking some, but if they're not in Sumani, I cannot go to Sumani yet. If no one is there, where do we take these slaves?
Why are you talking about the pelt?
Do we take them to the bear? No, we've just come from there. We could go. You see, he's trying to think. You're about to hear a little strategy. If they've moved out Sumani, if they are wise to our plans, I believe it would be best for us to head back to Corona. We slip in, we speak as fast as we can, but we send word to Zuktmoy.
Head back to Corona.
If we head back, we give the slaves
That
for
makes-
the work there.
I'll purposely that makes no. If they are if they are gathering forces south of China, why would you not cut them off while they're in transit and not expecting it?
Because we cannot be discovered fast. The bastard king on that throne knows not yet our true power. As long as they think we are weak, we cannot tip our hand. I say this. We will bring our armies into Fantalda. We shall bring the slaves to help building into the kingdoms there. That must be done. Do you still have the rest of your armies in Sumani?
Of course.
So it's real flexible.
I should, if I want you, find your armies first. Take your armies out to Sumani immediately. Head north, meet with Jugtmoy out in Vortuna. Go to Vortuna, begin the digging as fast as you can. If we can cut off Agrabah using Duckburg,
Watch this so many times
We-
to figure out what he has
what he
said.
now has to do.
if you head to Zuktmoy in Vortuna and Duckburg, we create a chokehold, cutting off Agrabah. They are left alone. We can only hope, though, as we leave Gratz to his own design, that nothing falls to him. Whatever may happen, he must be on his own, but we will send word.
We have to get in this room for the
These
What we just say, it's a lot.
Designers. Scum.
Filth!
I must be going back to my armies now.
You see, just
And goodbye.
we don't have much, but take one of our last teleportation scrolls.
Yo!
Thank you.
Take it where you will, to Sumani. But once you get to Sumani, you'll have to move fast in the cover of darkness over to Duckburg.
Yes.
Duckburg's in here?
Yeah.
Duckburg.
Yeah.
So Fortuna has yet to be completely
The
rationalized.
Imagineers
and,
were just in Duckburg.
Fortuna is one. It's kind of like Fantalda, where it's like a collection of kingdoms, but it's yet to get the official statement, as they're not big enough yet.
Can I play Scrooge?
Oh,
Scrooge
yes.
already exists, unfortunately.
we
He's an
actually
NPC in
met Scrooge in
he was season
session
one, season one or
the
session
very
one.
first session.
Can I play Huey, Dewey, Louie?
We have them open. Anyway,
Do I,
Can I play all three of them in a trench coat?
as a paladin, have the ability to use the teleportation spell?
so what you're seeing is this scroll is something where using your blood and what would be natural demonic magic can bamf you and just trigger the scroll. The magic's already been imbued into it.
So is it already I'm
can just
going
use
to
it.
Sumani, or I'm
You
going
can use
wherever?
it
Where
to
you
go
want.
wherever you want.
Okay.
This is a planar shifting teleportation
Because
thing.
Bob is very torn.
I will remind you, you know that Morph has a spell that can be used to communicate with anyone on another plane.
That's true.
You also know you're still possessed, though.
Does
okay.
he
So
actually
here
know
are all the
doesn't.
levels.
Doesn't.
Oh, that's right. He thought he was fine.
You think
Here
you're
are
Yeah.
all. Oh, that's true.
yeah.
Then there's fewer levels.
There's fewer levels, but that's fine. That's fine.
I'm
I just
torn
wanted to
because I'm
remind
like,
Nick of
I
this.
want to let these guys know that I'm okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm
She
doing
also did
damage.
take a big part of your suit. She still got.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
might want the
Oh,
because
that's
that's a big
true.
part
Yeah.
of the suit.
So I'm doing dandy, and I want them to know that. I want the suit back. The part of the suit back.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
But he just mentioned that there's like a whole army in Sumani. That's my home.
Right.
I'm gonna give you this as a war strategy.
Yeah.
You lead armies.
Yeah.
You've just been given huge information. They, I mean, through metagaming, are kind of already starting to figure out the Mr. Incredible that we are hearing in the overworld that's working with Snow. Probably not our Mr. Incredible, but they don't really know that.
No.
You have now insider information. However long it may last, they're off guard because they think something's gone, everything's gone to wrong. They're about to reroute course to head back to Corona, meaning Sumani isn't going to get this shipment.
That's true.
And all these things, they're about to tell people to move a lot because of what's going on.
I'm gonna head back to these guys.
Okay.
So I'll I don't know if he wants me to do it right here and now, just lay it out and then blip back to these guys, or if he wants me to go down below deck.
Oh no, you're fine here. It's because it's that quick go now. You're fine. Thanks for meeting.
I'm coming back to these guys.
So has Bigby's hand gotten anything during this?
Here's what I'm about to do.
Not
so
even
first
go?
of all, ah!
I sent you a message.
Heck yeah.
Gosh, you'd done playing in the astral, but he was going through and then oh gosh,
Holy
oh gosh.
flip.
And
There's
I'm
so
coming
much
to
now.
You right away.
Interesting.
So
You can
Yeah.
message.
I can't. Well,
your message. Sorry, let me look.
I
what
can
your
use
message-
Galder's Speedy Carrier. If I use that as an 8th level spell, I can do it on creatures of different planes.
Um,
And I have 8th level spells.
That was
Crazy.
intense.
I do.
It would be one of her third level spells.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
August.
Yes.
So
No.
I'm gonna go.
No, it's just power word kill.
Don't worry, guys.
I'm going to morph, and
Don't
I'm just gonna
even.
say, morph. Before anything, guys, I need to tell you what happened. Morph, I need you to send a message right now.
So,
Okay.
all
I'm
of
going
you
to
watch
immediately
Morph.
start
You are
writing.
literally fishing. I will say, flavor-wise, it's literally a fishing pole with a giant morph on the end that you just.
Yeah. You're like, oh, where'd you come from?
9 minutes have passed and nothing. You're not sure if Mr. Credible's alive or dead. Morph, all you are looking the whole. You feel a tap on your little
I got
body
something.
No, a tap on your real shoulder. You turn around, Mr. Credible's standing behind you.
So I tap you. I need you to send a message to Snow right now.
Do you do that?
Okay.
Do you do your thing?
Wait, am I what? Oh,
Do you want to?
yeah. I mean,
Mr. Credible, boom, you are line tackled to the ground. As Crow,
Oh,
boom, boom, boom.
Okay,
As
maybe
you
I'm killing
feel,
anyone
I'm not
yet.
even
Judge,
going to
buddy.
react at all.
you're not. Oh yeah, but boom, boom, boom. For half a second, clarity of mind. I was crazy. Remove curse,
You have removed curse.
but it breaks the if an object is cursed, the curse remains. The spell will break there. Here's what's about to happen. You feel something break. All of you watch as a demon rises out of Mr. Incredible's wife.
Oh shoot.
Mr. Incredible, though. The cursed coin.
Chris Coy.
It wasn't in my bag of holding.
So you would still have it. It would be in one of those small, because you don't really have
it was
pocket
on the
money.
necklace.
Yeah.
So she removed the curse on you.
So, but
But are
with
you
you still
immediately
in possession
infected?
of it, with the mechanics of this, it removes curse. But this is good. This is helping. The curse removes. The demon can't latch on due to the curse and the madness that was attaching. But the curse will now settle back immediately because part of this coin curse is you have physically chosen to take it. The curse of this treasure.
Yeah.
But
So-
in that moment, you are now lying on the ground. Demons above you. This
We
dark.
can all see it.
All of you are watching what looks to be this thing, double pincer across its mouth, black eyes, smoking. And Mr. Credible, yeah, you just okay, what?
Oh my gosh.
So I'm going to I'm not reacting at all.
More fam, boom.
Hey, I need a message. Hey, tell Snow, do not trust Mr. Incredible.
Okay.
Give him back to me! This thing is grasping at you.
Can I
Everyone roll initiative.
Dang it!
Immediately in this.
By the way, I have to leave by 10.
Yes, we will be done with this session very soon.
Okay, good.
As a lot has just happened, and I have to stop to get everything ready.
His brain is hurting.
24.
Yeah, I believe that.
Does that make you feel any better? Like I had
24 from Jasmine. Well done.
I only got another 13!
Listen, I've done 5.
Morph 13.
It's my initiative. It happens to all of us.
Thumbly, what'd you get?
8.
8. Perfect.
Is this initiative?
19.
Yeah.
I got a 17.
17.
I hate
for
you
Jen.
guys. We're having such great
I already
initiative.
have a +5.
That's rough, buddy. I feel it.
That's rough.
Plus freaking 30.
What'd you get?
I got it.
Jasmine, this demon's smoking corporealish,
Okay.
but still
That's what
like
I got
they're
last
trying to grab Mr. Incredible. I will let you know. It's not going for you have the first go
Real
though.
quick, after the whole bag trick thing, everything settled down, I would just turn to the sword and be like, "Go on."
What?
He's
The
trying to
sword.
impress the
I was
sword.
just like, "What do you think of the idea?"
He's seriously just trying to
After
impress
this
the
rolling
sword.
thing.
Sort of just confusion. You get like that maybe feeling of like, okay, maybe.
I wonder if the sword would reject him so fast now that the demon's out.
Not sure.
Anyways, moving on.
So,
Jasmine, demons in the air. All this has happened.
also, I'm going to assume that I
The-
didn't catch any of the significance of the coin.
Yes,
Yeah.
and the portal is still open for another minute.
Can we see the demon in the astral plane?
This is
Yes.
dangerous.
But don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want the demon.
Oh, true.
You know that. You would.
So we're
There's
going to kill the demon. We put a demon in the bag of holding!
We don't have any.
So,
Little bag of holding.
You have a tiny bag of holding.
Because that almost what happened last time. Of, we shouldn't do that.
this demon is looking pretty incorporeal, right?
Yeah, it's trying to get at Mr. Incredible because it looks like this thing doesn't have a lot of
So
physicality
it's like,
right now.
I don't think I can physically.
You could
inhibit
try,
it
but you're
to-
not sure if it would hit. Kind of vibe.
Because it's also quasi incorporeal, do I think my mage hand could maybe interact with this thing?
Strangle
Could
it.
I? Well, no.
A bunch of mage hands just.
A mage hand trying to like sleight of hand it out the portal or whatever through the portal.
Because that's the thing. There's very little chance it could go back to it. Because going through it is a shot cannon into the
So
astral
could
sea
I
right
use
now.
my mage hand to try and
I have
manipulate
Big
this
B's
thing
hand that I
through
can
the
just
portal or
shove
whatever?
it.
Don't-
Oh
don't
my
put it in
gosh.
the portal.
Why not?
Because, well, we don't know this. Okay.
It just goes
We don't know-
wherever in
Can
the
I
astral
bark
sea.
an order really fast?
You could try just a quick social interaction. Just
Don't put it through the portal.
Why not?
Don't. I feel like I don't have enough time to right
Yeah.
now.
that's right. Yeah, in a role play because it's just like don't.
So because it's magical, I guess I'll try and swipe at it with my Jabberwock dagger and hope that magically does something.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see, that's a. It's a flat roll.
Yes,
I have
flat
plus
roll.
10. Oh, it's 29.
29 hits. Jasmine on a hit because this is a
Oh wait. Technically, yeah.
this
30.
is a
No,
paranoia demonic spirit that has 1 hit point, and you have used a magical weapon. You throw that. Boom, boom, poof. Ow, poof. Suction of air inward, no noise. Poof.
Well,
Scatters
that's
away.
Can I
anticlimactic.
just like pick up where I left off then?
Yeah.
Just be like, I need a message sent now.
Okay, tell me everything, I guess.
I need Snow to know that she can't trust Mr. Incredible.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but
He's
okay.
an imposter.
So we're out of
Okay.
initiative. What spell are you using? Just
Are you
because-
Double
saying there's an
speedy
imposter
courier.
among us?
I have it pulled up.
Yes. Sorry, I'm pulling up to. So start getting the message ready.
So I can put a chest. How big? Let me see. 3 feet on each side. So basically, whatever you want to tell, I can go
Dollar
ahead and put
speedy
it.
courier.
It's amazing.
I'm going to
At
lay
the
out.
bottom, it says higher spell slots.
Yes.
I'm going to lay out what their plan was,
Okay.
and I'm going to say, I told them that Sumani was in ruins.
Okay.
They are going to be redirecting their forces elsewhere.
Small. Oh my gosh.
I
This
told
is-
them that we were
I feel like
converging.
the chest is closed.
A
The
great
target
spell.
can
Only the
send
target
it-
can open it.
When the spell expires, the content. So you can basically put a ton of just
Whatever.
You can fill this with like literally every ounce of information.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna say, I told them we were reconvening our forces.
If you want, you could
south
literally
of
sit
China.
down and write out a huge thing.
Yeah, seriously. We can take our time to write down everything.
I will give you that.
Yes!
With what you've done.
Okay.
They
Now-
now know.
The only
They
problem
think
is
Sumani is gone. They're moving the
Yeah.
Baron out of the
they
forest
knew everything.
upwards into the China to get to someone.
So-
They're going to
The
Corona to get
Demogorgon
someone.
is in China.
Demogorgon's
Yeah.
in China. They're going to
Corona.
Fantona
Orcus is
to
in
meet up.
Silani? Do we know that?
They
No.
know Zucktamoy
Yeah.
is here because Mr. Credible is supposedly going to go meet up with Zucktamoy. The Imagineers are going here. Whatever happens with Gratz.
So the
Spoiler: they
only
killed Gratz.
problem-
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
The
Can
only
we label?
Who's Gratz?
problem.
One of the
okay,
other
go ahead.
Can we label the outside open in private?
Yes.
Oh yeah, like
And then the only other thing that I want to include in there is I want to sign it with, I have the honor to be your obedient servant, R.Par.
It's brilliant.
So I have something that I'm gonna add. I got to let you know, August. It only can go to someone who I know very well. I don't really know Snow, so I was thinking of sending this to Merlin instead.
oh.
And then
That's the problem.
So
but I
what I
can
was
have
But
him.
you can then say to
tell
Merlin to
all-
give to
yes.
Snow or like
Yes.
give to Snow ASAP.
Yes,
then-
absolutely.
You
I
obviously know it's like
yeah.
really important, so ASAP as possible.
Yep. As soon as possible. So really quick,
Goals.
I want to add something to this, August. August can.
all 4 of these parties
We know so
are
much
about
now.
to get wildly buffed
We're
with
getting
info.
so much more
I
information.
add something to this because I wanted to send a message to Merlin anyway using
Yeah.
this. So I want to just kind of tell him
All this.
everything that's been going on, like that I've learned about what's going on with Morph now that we've been down here, so that Merlin knows what the stakes are, and that finally had a breakthrough
This is so
on
crazy she's
what's
talking
going
to
on
Merlin.
with the body thing too. So I want to tell him all that too,
We're not even
and
gonna joke about
also
that.
just
Yes.
Sister-in-law gave
Do you tell
Yeah.
We're not doing
Cool.
that.
anything else that anyone wants to tell anyone.
you
In
get
Desire.
Flint is in the astral sea.
Flint's in the astral sea.
Are you serious?
Morph, yeah, what? Writing
My
stuff.
child? Just-
Ha!
My child.
It's like, oh.
And then
very-
I'll be like, I killed him.
Oh, you did?
Just kidding.
Go on.
Martha, you did. Oh.
See, this is why demons possess.
I'm just
you
gonna
didn't
poke
say
him in
it.
the eyes.
Yeah, but quick poke.
I'm gonna
Okay.
message to her.
August
then-
is
Type
seeing
the
his
eye.
whole
I'm
world.
Don't
gonna,
get
I'm
it.
gonna come up behind Mr. Incredible and just say, just so we're even, and stab him in the kidney real quick.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
just-
I'm also going to put in a request for more healing potions and
It doesn't
more
hit.
of those vials that Merlin gave me that one time.
yes.
And guys, is there anything else that we need?
These guys need
Like
this is
spell components?
care package back to the mortal plane.
Seriously, I'm
could
gonna
you
need spell
ask-
components.
2 more bags of holding,
No, to tell me more about this diamond.
Okay.
and then a bag of holding.
And do you want
Okay,
your bag?
for me.
No, for me.
I know.
I'm gonna need the ring back.
Okay.
If he
You
has,
probably won't be able to get that back. I will tell you that.
if he has any sort of magical upgrade for this blade poison I have.
Magical
I'll
blade,
take a fairy-sized weapon.
that too. And I'm also, oh dang it, what was I just gonna say? And I'm also going to write down a description of like everything that I know about the sword that I haven't told these guys yet, and ask Merlin, what do we do with it? And send it back.
So yes, it's how much can they get back? Here's what's gonna happen.
So I'm gonna put all our requests on a list. Read first.
Quick, read, go.
Yes, and then they can read the message.
This is absolute insanity, and I love it.
I'm
I
also
have
just
the
warning
Wednesday
Merlin that I may
campaign
die,
with all the
and
level
I admit
3s
it,
are gonna
yeah,
get a
that's
buff
fine.
because of this.
Do you have a Wednesday campaign?
The
does.
secret Sunday session with Tice Rebecca and a third person who are doing secret oracle stuff are getting a buff. This is buffing everyone. I love this. This is so cool. You guys are working together.
And it was all on accident.
All on pure accident. That's why I'm like, Box Doom, this could change the world.
When he called out a name, I was like, oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, you don't understand. Seeing what he thinks is like a second in command in the middle of the asteroid, he's not gonna think it's the real you.
Yeah.
How could the real you, who's supposed to be in Tartarus,
Is my pirate ship.
bag of holding? Spell components.
Okay.
In terms of blade poison, there is a vial. Shake it in your. Now it's magical poison, or it will count as a magical weapon with this poison you apply.
Nice.
Something to shake it. It's basically a spell component. Thumbelina, you get all your stuff. You get a little tiny fairy sword. It's gonna.
Take it.
It does 1d8 of damage. It's basically like a rapier, so it's a dex strength thing, whichever one you
You
want.
go for the ice.
It's better than my dagger, which is 1d4. So.
Because Merlin has access to get stuff fat. You picked the right person. I was gonna say if you sent to Snow, you would have basically gotten nothing.
Well, I couldn't send it to Snow anyway.
Well, yeah. So it's
Is there anything like? Is there a note from Snow in there?
this is what I'm about to do. So I'm just kind of going through the object because that's like easy. Like you open up, ooh, stuff.
Right.
No more vials, and Merlin's gonna explain like, hey, those I can't do time stop, try to get stuff, and also use magic to create
I
these.
understand.
It's tough to get those all at
Do
once.
I get other spell components that I'll just need for random spells or no? If not, that's fine.
No, what you get though is it is for all of you like boosterish packs of like, okay, so if we try more spells for any of us, stuff that could help,
Yeah.
Cool.
right? I'm always one in believing it's like spell components. It sucks when it's like crap. I have to find something unless it's like you have to find this for a spell,
Like a diamond.
right?
Yeah.
Which
That's
I
why
will,
spell casting focuses.
which I will get to
Yeah.
There was
with
this one time I
Snow.
had a feather and I had to destroy a cushion.
There
for
is
it.
a
I
snow
mean, there's stuff like
note.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It
So
says-
like in a separate envelope.
Yes, like
Yeah.
for Mr. Crab from Snow. Basically, in a nutshell, this is just because it's very fast. I mean, even with time stop, it was like quick stuff. Thank you. Playing dumb to make sure this clone doesn't kill me.
Clever.
She's so cool.
I will make sure the Imagineers know as soon as I can. If not, I can ask a close friend for
It's
help.
gonna be Belle.
Be careful.
and then the note ends mid sentence, and you can tell she's dead. Just kidding.
It ends mid-sentence.
Oh crap.
Oh no.
You're not sure why, but it
Probably someone like walked into the room or something and she like
Sends it
sent
off.
it off.
that
before they
is so.
could
That's
know.
what the note says. But you know, Snow definitely knows now, and she's gonna try to get stuff done.
And Merlin knows.
Merlin knows too, because there is a special note from Merlin to be read to all of you in a safe, unprying spot. It says, "Have check for any invisible creatures, anything. Read this only once you're sure. Only the people you trust can hear."
I swallowed
Probably
this
back
before.
in the tower. And
So that nobody can get to it.
No one can get to it, but yes, you can. So you can make sure go into the tower. Do you guys want to? Basically, he's
Everybody
gonna give
do all
like
their
do you
senses
channel
stuff.
divinity, you stuff, and I'm gonna say if you want to do a quick like make sure no one could be here.
I'm
And I
going to wait
always-
until we have the tower for the night
Wait,
so
is
that we
it-
can do that.
What's the
Yes.
spell for like no scribe?
I don't.
There's stuff like Hallow or
I don't have that.
Sanctuary.
Okay.
You don't have that. The tower's going to give a lot, and if you do, channel divinity,
And I
divine
always
sense,
have blind
And-
sense, so
yeah.
within 10 feet of
blind
us.
sense might help. So if you're in a close group of just like make sure this could help.
Okay. And you guys saw the thing come out.
Oh
of
wait!
me, so,
Plus, I'm just going to message directly in everyone's heads so that no one can actually listen in.
Cool. You can message it.
Okay.
Unless
So are
it's
we
in it, but
stopping for the night then? Are we just gonna
I'm
sit
going
tight?
to tell you. Yes. So like this is the goal. Is Morph can re-tower it.
Okay.
Everyone take a long rest, especially get back spell slots, hit points. That's what I'm gonna say.
Remove curse. was
Remove
clutch.
curse. Yeah, that was a lot. That was very clutch. Good stuff.
That was
Good
so
stuff.
useful.
Kronk line backing Mr. Incredible into. It doesn't complete. I mean, with that coin on him, it still
But we
puts it back. But
We
it-
could do the coin, but she doesn't really know about the
Is
coin.
none of us
Exactly.
know about the coin.
You know about the
More-
coin.
I know about
the
it.
coin.
Yeah.
there is a message written to you guys.
Okay, so I'm going to message this into everybody's heads, and before I read it, I'm going to tell everyone, do not say any of this
This
out
out
loud.
loud. This is high stuff.
Ever.
Because Merlin starts off, we have the information, we're acting accordingly
Okay.
with the demon lords.
Okay.
The Imagineers have a plan.
I hope they're doing better than we
idea.
are.
They are trying as subtly as they can to gain information, ingredients, or supplies to kill a god.
Hades.
One god in particular. What I know and what they know, the last god known to anyone to die was Kronos. After Zeus using a poison to throw up his children, the gods attacked. It took gods against Hades, or Hades, Zeus, Poseidon, Hera, working together to cut Kronos up and kill him. We don't know much about the process, but we need information, as this is our goal. You cannot tell anything. No fae, fiend, or god can know, because this is information that even the good... Yeah. Well, it's like, basically just even the good gods, is what Merlin's saying, can't know, because that's dangerous information for a mortal to uncover. But it's our biggest option right now. Merlin will finish by saying,
don't die.
We don't know much, except we know of one god that was turned mortal. Hercules was at one point a godling. If there is something that can turn gods mortal, we need to figure out how to find it, make it, or bring it into existence. So be subtle, and we have to work together. But if we can, we're gonna fucking kill a god. Whatever you're doing in Tartarus, don't stop. Unfortunately, this is the game we have to play. But there is much to be gained through conquest in those lands.
You're speaking his language, man.
Over conquest right here.
Be safe, and remember, there's some great places to visit down there for a lot of people's needs. That's what Merlin says to you. This is what you all know. It's something you can immediately be like re-giving, and after you can swallow the scroll, destroy it. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I do an inside check on that last line? Was there something that I especially was supposed to know that he was referencing?
Yes, inside check. If anyone who wants, yeah.
Can you give me advantage, please, Krunk? I mean, plus 5. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Oh, no, those are only on saving throws.
It's saving throw. Yeah, this is a saving throw.
Insight.
There's
Okay,
also
it's not
that same
terrible.
section. We come back and you guys just do all this.
25.
5.
That's it.
She got 25, I got 5.
I got 24.
24, 12.
13.
21.
21. So Jim, yeah. There's gold, there's power, there's items. I mean, Sword of Zarya was like level 1, and this could be really good.
There's a free lava pool.
Oh, was there any
Free
information?
lava pool, like, we could go take a swim.
Was there any information about the sword? Because I did request.
Yes, sorry, that's something different. That wasn't in this note. That was in
Oh,
general
that's fine.
stuff.
Okay, cool.
This was where it's like, make sure this is
that's
somehow
fine. That's
undetectable.
totally fine. Sorry, I just.
What'd you get, Mr. Gerbil? Sorry.
21.
Could there be something to help with this madness and curse? Thumbelina on a 5, but you already kind of knew this. Powerful wish stuff to be able to get home finally. You already kind of knew that. Jasmine, you know what you're looking for.
On a 25, I didn't get anything.
But what you're getting is there more to this? Could there be more?
I only got 24.
And on 24 more, you already know if my body's down here somewhere and I can get it, plus powerful wish time chronomantic magic at the end, all of you could get what you need from Tartarus. And there could be even more to be gained, especially if there's the idea of to kill a god involved. That's powerful stuff you're going to need.
Like ingredients or whatever that he was talking about, could any of that be found in Tartarus probably?
that
Just gotta
or the
make sure
information to do so.
That they drink
Yeah.
every
Last drop.
But
That's yeah.
so,
On the Sword of Zariel, what Merlin says is not much is known. He basically says Agatha's not doing great. She's kind of going great. She's going Mim again. So, but as much as she and I can remember, that's an insane sword. But it's not just a life bond. It's an eternity bond. So whoever takes it,
it's a commitment.
it's more than it's a huge commitment. This is world altering to take that because you're then a champion of light forevermore.
Does this say anything about what would happen if the sword did bond with me? I don't think it would, but would I still be able to change or no?
What Merlin would tell you, actually, just for you,
Yeah.
without a body, you couldn't.
Interesting.
Which might be what the sword even was thinking of too, because it's like
this isn't gonna work.
the sword requires a full, I won't say pure in the sense of like good, but like a fully intact mortal soul and body and mind, because it's changing you to become God status almost, right? You become this insane deity, and so not having a body wouldn't do you any benefit. With that, sitting in Tartarus, all this has happened. That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
That was an insane
Wow.
session.
Thank you for
Holy
those
cow.
watching. Thank you all for playing. We'll see you all next time.